Yo, no then guys, hello and welcome guys, welcome. This is really strange. I'm having some... I don't go live for a couple of days because it's Christmas. I have a few issues. Yeah, I can't go live through OBS, so I've had to fire up the old TikTok Studio, which is really strange because I never use TikTok Studio. Long story short, I never use TikTok Studio. So yeah, the stream today, guys, if you're watching over on TikTok, is going to look very weird today because I did not plan on having to go live on TikTok Studio. So that is going to be the reason why. Yeah, that's just really weird. It just would not go live this morning on through OBS. So it was really strange. Anyway, we have managed to go live. We've just unfortunately had to go live via TikTok Live. Really weird. Really strange, to be quite honest with you. Just updating the Twitch stream title, guys. I won't be a minute. I'm having to do this a slightly different way. Let's do that. There we go. So hopefully that is done there. That is done there. Yeah, really weird. Really bizarre on why this hasn't worked today. What I'm just doing right now, guys, is I'm just adding in a couple of things from the OBS onto the TikTok Live just to try and get it working a little bit. Really strange why we're just having one of those days today. So yeah, I've completely forgotten how you do anything on TikTok Live Studio because I just don't ever use it. Right, where's the browser source? Oh, it's called link on TikTok Live. Like I say, guys, I genuinely never use it ever. Yeah. So like I say, all I'm going to try and do right now, just as we're about to start this, I'm just going to add in some of the things we have normally over on through the OBS version of the stream. Why are we right, so we go there, and we go there. Yo guys, thank you to everybody who is liking the stream. Like I say, day one back after Christmas and we already have some technical issues. It's really weird. I don't mind as much the issues as long as we can kind of get it working. But I don't know what my alerts are, guys. I really don't know what my alerts are on here. So I had everything set up through Tfinity, you see. Well, that is my test alert, so that works. Personally didn't see anything. Thank you very much, guys. If there is a double echo, guys, just bear with me. I am just trying to quickly fix it. Yeah, so I've got no custom images using TikTok Alert. I can only add a custom sound. I can't add a custom preview. It is what it is, guys. We'll manage with it today, guys. I think we'll manage with it today. So I need to minimize that, and then I'll try and use the Tfinity software. So yeah, we'll try. We'll manage. I don't know. We'll do what we can. Yeah, apparently it just wouldn't let me go live. It says my access had been revoked, but it wouldn't let me redo it, and it was like, oh well, it's 9 o'clock. I need to go live, so. Like I say, I don't mind going back to using TikTok Studio. It's just, it's not very user friendly, like images and things like that. So that's kind of the problem. I've literally been at that for like 25 minutes. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I could really do with... you know what I need? I really, really, really need... Let me just go back onto here. Let me just go back onto here. Right, I'm just going to get the live chat, guys. I need pop-out chat. So let me just quickly do that on OBS. Custom browser dock. TikTok live studio. Let me just do that. Let me just add this dock here. Hopefully this is gonna... Right, so I don't know if this is going to fully work. So let me show gifts, subs, treasures, not people joining the chat. I don't need to know who is there and who isn't. Yeah, really strange today how it's all been, but yeah. So I've got that open there. I've got that open there. Yo, Brands, how you doing, pal? I am here, guys. I am here. I'm just trying to. I don't know why it's just been really, really weird today. It's been one of them days. Oh, would you believe it? There's a freaking... Right, let me get rid of... Let me go back onto docs, custom docs. Let me get rid of that studio dock there. Let me do that there. There's a new dock on there. Let me just put that there. I think that's going to be the easiest thing. Now, guys, did we all have a fantastic freaking Christmas? Did we all have a wicked Christmas? I wouldn't mind, right? But I've been building up over the Christmas period when I've just been sat at the computer. I've been adding new things to like the OBS side of it. And then, like I said, today it's like, nope, you can't go live today. Your access was revoked, but it doesn't really tell me why. Right, so first things first, because it's been a few days for myself to actually play the game. I didn't go and play any over Christmas. Let's have a look at the castle. So the castle is probably going to be requiring some stone very, very soon. Right, we have our field over here to be dealing with. Okie dokie, so that makes a lot of sense. And how's the windmill doing? Because that is the next main port of call. Whoa, wow. So yeah, it's got... Wow, so that has jumped... Yes, that is now step number 9 as well. Yeah, let's have a look. There we go. Guys, is there any sound issues on TikTok Live Studio? Is the music too loud? Is it too quiet? Basically, guys, if there's any issues, you need to let me know, because I usually run OBS for everything. Today, not today. I need a little bit of assistance with this one. No, it's all good. Nice. The music on that comes through TikTok Studio is on 5%, like 5%. It's ridiculously quiet. But depending on the game you play, depends on like the overall. Right, there is going to be another one of these. But, like, you know, like the overall volume kind of thing, it really is bizarre. Yeah, I normally use Stream Elements, but Stream Elements decided today that it wasn't going to work. Wouldn't give me access. So what have we got down here today then? So we've only got the JCB down here. Right, where is everything? Long story short, guys, where the hell is everything? Where's my New Holland? Is the New Holland by the farm? I can't remember, guys. Like I said, I've got a terrible memory. Yeah, Christmas was absolutely awesome, dude. Kids got everything they wanted. My little man got a Steam Deck that he wanted. Couldn't say before in case he was ever in stream. Got him a Steam Deck that he was wanting so he can play games when he was not on, which is not very often, but What else did they all got, you know, they all got loads of like bits and bats that they all wanted. My daughter got loads of daughtery stuff. It's one of them sayings, guys. I don't really, you know, I was there for some of the buying of it, but not all of it. The wife kind of takes care of Christmas. I do the Christmas roast potatoes. That's my job at Christmas. Damn. Oh, guys, thank you for the heart me's. Thank you for everything, guys. I am literally just trying to just look at something at the moment. Extended chat, custom, all followers, fans are not required. Yeah. Yeah, just trying to work the chat, guys, because like I say, it's a little bit different to what I'm used to. I'm used to using. Like if I have to go back to using this software all the time for streaming, it's not the end of the world. It's just it's just kind of caught me off guard today. Like I can't go live again through OBS for like 4 days, but my overall access hasn't been banned because obviously I'm currently live on TikTok. So something's gonna miss between TikTok and Stream Elements, and yeah. So today I'm using 2 pieces of the software plus Tickfinity for everything else. It's just, yeah, everything just seems to be really weird, you know what I mean? Let's have a look. How are we doing? Oh, that's new. You can buy Superfan for other people. I didn't know that, dude. I didn't know that. But thank you for all the Superfans, guys. I call it Gift Me and Heart Me and whatever. A little bit of a loser when it comes to kind of knowing the names of everything, I'm afraid. I do appreciate everybody coming in, having a conversation, hanging out with me. I am trying to hit maybe 5,000 followers for New Year. I don't think that's going to be possible, but you know, you never know. I'll be live today. I will be live tomorrow. And I should be live technically Wednesday. I just won't be live Thursday, guys. It's New Year's Day. I'm not going out drinking out like the night before, but oh, hang on. I'll tell you what I am doing. I am cooking a massive turkey again for New Year's dinner. Managed to pick up a turkey, guys, for £2. Literally managed to pick up a turkey for £2. Right, I'm just going to take my daily vitamin, guys. I won't be a second. A bit delayed with... Yo, guys, thank you very much. Ooh, I'm having a problem. I'm going to get sound effects twice, guys. Because the sound effects are still going to be working via... hopefully that will fix the problem for now, and then that'll stop the alerts from kicking in on because obviously TikTok Stream Elements is still open because obviously I do that to go to Twitch. Do you play 22? I don't anymore, Jamie. No, just because I play this one basically. I won't be a minute, guys. I'm just trying to do something on the chat. It's really someone's really just really weird. Right, I think if I can put that up there, guys, I can put my chat box in the exact same place as I usually use. Hopefully that works. But no, I spent many years playing Farming Simulator 22. It's a fantastic game. It's just obviously the new one's been out for a couple of years now, so it's more a case of just playing this one. Right, so I need to basically sell that trailer load today, guys. How many people got Farming 22 and who didn't have it, who got it free over the Christmas period? Because it was free. Let's have a look. So we've got grass rolling. That's no good when you've got this mod on the precision farming. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Definitely don't need that. Don't need that. That would be very handy to have around the farm, but we don't need it. Yeah, I'm looking to buy one of those, but I need the See and Spray and the Pulse on. So yeah, that's not going to be of any good to us today. I'm still tempted about the international car, but I don't know. I'd like it. I would like it, but it's kind of, you know what I mean? Right, let's just go and sell all this for the cash injection right now then, guys. So let me just unlock the frames a minute. I did lower a couple of frame settings this morning. How much is it? How much is what, my friend? How much is what, Brand? How much is what? How much is what? Sorry, I might, like I say, I might be a little bit missed the odd comment. I do apologise. I have. Yeah, cheap. Yeah, Lidl were getting rid of turkeys. They're cheap, guys. I got a couple, £2 for a turkey. So I'm having turkey New Year's Day. But guys, I'm really not worried about eating turkey again on New Year's Day. You know what I mean? When you pay £2 and you get a New Year's meal, a New Year's Day meat for £2. The thing you said that would be handy. Oh, do you know what, guys? Right, I feel like I need to like have an energy drink because like I've already forgotten what I was on about, to be honest, Brand. I've eaten a lot of meat over the Christmas period. It might have affected my brain. You know, I have. Hopefully, guys, the view is looking good on TikTok. Like I said, it's not the usual overlay. We'll manage. We'll manage. I can make the gameplay a bit smaller if you want, so you can see more of the screen, but I do tend to zoom out because of the vertical. Right, this should get me a good... I reckon this will get me a good 20 grand today. I can't remember how much wood is worth, so I kind of just got to try and remember. I reckon if we can get 20 grand from this lot, I reckon we'll be good on that. I really do. I really do. I think that'll be good. You know what? We got just short of 20 grand. But that wasn't bad at all. We came out with like 19,746 quid, you know what I mean? It's close enough to 20 grand that I'm happy with that one. I am happy with that one. But yeah, welcome in everybody. Like I say, I do appreciate everybody coming out and watching. I know there was a lot of people did go live over the Christmas period. I am never one of those people, guys. I like to have a few days with the family, you know what I mean? Like, my wife's not at work today. My wife's not back at work till next Monday. So in theory, I could not go live and I could like spend the next week with her. But to be honest with you, all she does is bully me anyway, so I don't really see much point. Yeah, she's mean to me. She bullies me. Yeah. She's not called the Dragon Lady for no reason, guys. She's just a bully. Right, we are nearly halfway through building our windmill, guys. We are nearly halfway through building our windmill. But today, before we do any jobs, guys, we need to get our weeding done. And no, we don't. We need to get our baling done today. That's why I left the New Holland at the top. There's another pallet of wood already. Right, we've got loads of stuff down here. Seed, lime. Got all this here. We've got all this here. So that's looking good. Right, so yeah. Let's get on with some field work. It's nice to actually be doing work in our own fields now. I ain't gonna lie. It is definitely very, very nice to be doing that. And I have kind of missed... Oh, there it is. I'm gonna say I've kind of misplaced my my baler. Sorry guys, I'm yawning my head off. Yeah, I've had a few late nights over Christmas. and now I'm kind of getting back to the early starts. Yeah, I kind of was I'm not ready for the early start and then the very active things. Give me 1 minute. Hey, the Dragon Lady has gone out. The Dragon Lady has gone out. Thank you for the 1k likes, my friend. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. Welcome. Like I said, I read everybody's comments unless someone's being a bit of a dick. I do appreciate all the likes. I do appreciate the follows as well. Obviously, we were on a right run of follows before the Christmas break. We were averaging like 30 new followers a day. But for some reason, like I said, I lost access to live via Stream Elements, so we've kind of lost a really cool layout, which really does suck. Actually, it really does suck. What I'll do is I'll spend the next couple of days, I'll spend the next couple of hours after stream today. I'll rebuild the TikTok live studio just to basically just to make sure we've got everything the way we are. Do you know what I mean? Don't want to be, you know, once I fix the stream element issue, I can just be like, yeah, that's fine. I'll do that. But until then, you know, we need to have it as a backup, really, don't we? So if we can make it look exactly the same, that would be good enough for me. To be fair, I could spend time I could pause the game right now and we could do it on stream, so it looks the same. Yeah, no, dude, I play single player. This is my single player save. We are building the castle and the windmill. Oh, we're trying to. You want to play multiplayer games, you need to be a member of the community for a little while, because I don't just play with new people straight away. It's not personal, guys, it's just we've kind of been bit in the past with people ruining streams. I'm not saying you would do it, but we've had more people try and ruin streams than haven't. So we just, you know, we take our time. You want to be a member of the community for a couple of weeks, kind of get to know people, things like that. It's just the way we do it, keep ourselves safe. So I don't want to say like you have to earn the right to like playing the multiplayer games, but like I say, we've let new people in before in the past, and we've ended up with, like, you know, we had a guy who was a massive racist, you know what I mean? But he was a really nice guy until he got on stream, and then he tried to have your account banned. That's what he was doing it for, do you know what I mean? Just, you know, just an internet loser. But believe it or not, we've had that happen. And then we had like a homophobic guy, and used to have some. We still do have some people who are not straight. I can't remember what they, yeah, you know, bi and things like that. So, you know, yeah. So we kind of just take our time. We kind of just get people kind of in the community kind of thing. Those who are willing to do that will stay. They'll watch the streams. They'll chat to you and things like that. Those who just want to play a game and just ruin stuff, they'll be gone. They'll just disappear straight away. They'll never come back. But it's just our way to keep everybody safe. You know, we are a community for everybody. I don't care if, you know, I don't care if you're straight, you're gay, you're bi. I couldn't care what you are. As far as I'm concerned, everyone's entitled to watch streams. Everyone's entitled to be safe in streams. If someone's going to be an absolute dick and ruin that, then that person just gets banned. My streams are for everybody. You know what I mean? I get you. It happened to me. Yeah, dude. I once had it where the racist guy, right? He turned out to be about 15 years old at the time. This is when I was doing streams on Facebook, and basically, as you can imagine, when you come on to streams on Facebook, you have to use your profile. Here's the best bit. Because he was a massive racist, I clipped it. You know, I did OBS clips. I then sent, well, I didn't, but the Dragon Lady then sent those clips and the information to his mother on Facebook. It was fantastic. Oh, let's just say, she couldn't have been any more apologetic. She's like, I'm going to bray the shit out of him. You know what I mean? She couldn't be. She's like, I didn't raise him to be like that. Do you know what I mean? I was like, well, you know, the question is how many other times has he done this to other people? You know, the drag lady was like, you know, drag lady was just, no, we weren't standing for it. You know, Facebook, you click the lad's profile and your parent, oh, there's his mum. Drag lady absolutely loved it. You know what, right? His mum ended up coming in the next few streams, like, and just been so apologetic about 6 to 7 streams she was in before she stopped. And, you know, I was just like, look, it's fine. You know what I mean? You know, my beef's not with you, but, you know, it was nice to kind of just let you know your son's a giant racist on Facebook. Oh, yeah. Do you know what, right? That is about 5 years. That was pre-COVID was that stream, and I will never forget that story. It was fantastic. But yeah, I used to love streaming on Facebook. That's how I originally started streaming. Always had like a Twitch account, but never really used it. But I started streaming on Facebook originally. We grew to like 3,500 followers in like 6 months, just playing Minecraft. And it wasn't even like my most favorite game to play. It was just very popular over there. And I actually grew some lifelong friends out of it. I say lifelong friends. They've been lifelong friends for the last 5 years. So do you know what I mean? Some over in America, some on the continent, you know, some in Asia. Do you know what I mean? And it's just cool. And if we play Minecraft, they'll all jump in the server. Do you know what I mean? Because some of them are massive Minecraft players. But that's why we have a Minecraft server. Not just for them, but we have it because, you know, it doesn't cost us anything to have a Minecraft server. But yeah, welcome in, everybody. Welcome. I'm sorry if my story of the racist has kind of dampened the chat a little bit, but it is a story that kind of... I look at it from the funny side of things, you know what I mean? I found his mother and... Just remember one thing, guys, right? That lad is now a fully fledged adult, probably with a full-time job. Either that or he's in prison for being a racist. But yeah, there's not really much we can do, you know. We found his mother, we told him. Good times. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. Guys, I am right. We're gonna have a little discussion in a minute. I'm about to create a business. I have a 3D printer, and I am going to be 3D printing some models and maybe customizing, you know, and creating some models and things like that. So it is going to be very soon spoken about. I'm going to kind of once I've got some designs and I've got, you know, basically I'm just waiting for it to all arrive at the moment. But yeah, we're gonna have like a little Etsy shop, and gonna kind of take a hobby I want to do and try and turn it into a little bit of a business. So I'm yeah, hopefully guys, I will sell something that you are interested in, and you help with my business. I'm not saying you need to, I'm just saying, you know, but yeah, I really a big fan of 3D printing and stuff, and bought one. So kind of see about making some little model. But the good thing is with having it is we can do some little 3D giveaways, you know. We can get some stuff and we can do some giveaways with it. Just kind of want to be having like a little side hustle, you know. I make a little business out of it, kind of thing. But the good thing is you know, you start small and kind of see where you go from there, really. But yeah, if there's any model ideas people are interested in, you know, let me know in the Discord, and I'll we can see what we can do about it. Do you know what I mean? How many bales you got at the moment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bales at the moment. One's already finished, just waiting to drop, but I have got a lot in storage. I would like to this year try and get cows. Cows have kind of been something I want to get for a while now, but we don't really have the means to feed them. We always said at the beginning of the series, if we had an animal, we had to have the ability to feed them. So like chickens, we have a wheat field. Are you with me? But we don't actually have a grass field. So we do need to kind of just, you know, we need to be getting a small field, even if it's just to put grass in it. So we can then get cows, you know, we can make hay, we can make silage, you know. Anything and everything basically is what we can do for cows. So we've got the barn. So that's the idea. We just got to kind of do something like that. But it's finding a piece of land cheap enough to buy. We've got £57,000 in the bank. You know what I mean, we don't have a lot. Don't have a lot. What type of cows are? Well, we're in Scotland, mate. We've got to have some Highlands, haven't we? We're going to have some Highlands. What I'd probably do is I'd probably buy 20 milk cows and I'd probably buy 20 Highlands. I want the Highlands because the Highlands. And then we'd have some, like, 20 milk cows then just to make a little bit of milk. Because the idea is once we finish building the windmill, we can make flour. Once we get flour, we can get the bakery. And we can start trying to do other productions, you know what I mean? We can, you know, then if we get milk, we can then buy the dairy. Things like that, basically. So that's the idea. Yo, Eddie! Dude, thank you for the follow, guys. I do massively appreciate it, guys. Like I said, I am trying to reach... I'm trying to reach a follower goal at the moment of 5,000. That was my 2024 goal. I'm not saying you need to follow it unless you enjoy the content, guys. But all I'm saying is, you know, it's just a little personal goal I kind of set in summer. But then I did stop streaming for a little bit because, like, I had roofing work done and things like that, and I couldn't stream when I had the builders in, you know what I mean? So I went to YouTube videos because I could do them when the builders and that weren't in. And yeah, kind of come back to a bit of streaming now. I like streaming. I like the one-on-one like conversations and things like that. It's a John Deere one, pal. It is on the mod hub. Thank you for the follow as well, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a really cheap baler, guys. It makes the game a little bit overpowered, actually. I don't really like to use it, but we needed a baler at the time, and it was the only one we could afford. So hopefully we can, we'll get a more expensive square baler later on, once we've got a bit more spare money. But to be honest, I don't think we'll ever have spare money, because if we've got spare money, it means we've got money to buy a field. And a field means more income. So that's how I'm looking at it, actually, guys. True. Yeah, I do apologise for the very basic layout on today's stream on TikTok, guys. It is not my usual streaming software for TikTok, and yeah. Hang on a minute. My steering wheel is pissed. My steering wheel is pissed. Let me just resync my steering wheel. That is center. That is center. There we go. That is center. There we go. I am playing on the Kinlaig map, Chazza. The new Scottish Highlands DLC. You know, for the Highlands fishing. We do have to keep an eye on the castle build today, though, guys, because we may need to deliver more stone. Do you use the force feedback for the wheel? Yeah, my Moser wheel just has a profile. Conzio. So when I open the game, it just loads that profile. It does have the self-centering spring. It's not very strong. Like if you compare it to like trucking and Formula One, it's very weak. But it does have a little bit of self-centering, which is nice. It is nice to have the self-centering. What type of wheel do you have? I actually have 2 wheels. Technically, I've got 3 wheels. I'm about to be getting rid of a G923 Xbox PC wheel, if anyone is interested. When I play Farming Simulator, guys, I use a Moser R5. And when I play racing games, I use a Fanatic, the McLaren GT3 wheel. So nice. I just bought it last Tuesday. Why does my Logitech wheel feel hard? Which Logitech wheel do you have, pal? Because there's different ways to fix it depending on the different. If you want to change the self-centering spring, you need to turn it down in the right. So you've got the G920 and not the G923. Yours is. I mean, no disrespect when I say this, but the G920 is the older version of the G923, so it's a little bit more basic compared to, say, the G923. But basically, change the stiffness in the Logitech software. You've got to make sure when you change the stiffness, make sure the game profile is loaded, because every time you load the software up and you tab into it, it resets to default. Hopefully that makes sense. Like if you open a game, it'll load the Farming Simulator 25 profile, but as minute you load the software to change a setting, you've then got to change the profile manually. That's what I had to do on my G923, and to be honest, I kept getting sick of having to do that. So I ended up just getting a Moser. Right, so that is our field is completely. Oh, this is where the problem lies now, isn't it? We've got to pick up the bales with our little skid steer. But yeah, I used the G923 for about, to be fair, the whole time Farming Simulator 22 was out, do you know what I mean? So the whole time that game was out, and I used them. It's only about, I don't even think it's 6 months since I got the Moser, so, you know, and even then it was, you know, so I know the issues using the Logitech. I just hated the Logitech software personally. The only reason I kept the wheel so long is the Dragon Lady bought me it as a birthday present. Yeah, guys, I am playing Farming Simulator 25, guys. It's got to be 25, guys. You know, it's the newer game. I know a lot of people did get Farming Simulator 22 for free on the Epic Christmas giveaway. Honestly, guys, 22 is a fantastic game. It really is a fantastic game. I've got loads of custom mods. 22. Still on my file share as well. Whoa, 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 whoa. We can normally lift 2 bales. Why are we struggling with 2 bales today? Yo guys, thank you to everybody who has shared the stream today. I do appreciate it. Second time they put 22 on free for Epic. Yeah, I tell you what annoys me actually. I missed it the other day. Red Dead Redemption 2 came up on the Epic. Did I miss that, or is it today? I haven't had the computer on for a couple of days. I was gonna get that because that's a game I would never really wanted to play, but when it's free, I'll happily give it a go. You know what I mean? I don't want to pay for games I don't know if I'm going to enjoy. Does anyone, right, I might show my age now, but does anyone ever remember going back to the like the PlayStation 1 days where you used to get demos, game demos? I got it the first time Yeah, guys, is Red Dead Redemption free today? When was that free on Epic? Have I missed it? Is it today? I don't know when it was. Can someone check? I would massively appreciate if someone could check, because it would be a game I would get if I haven't missed it. That's why I was thinking about it, dude. Like you said, you know, it's a very tedious game if you want to get 100%. But when I played like GTA and stuff like that, I loved doing all the side missions. You know what I mean? I just need to know if Red Dead is, if I've missed it or not. Demos are still a thing, but I don't think people really play that. I didn't even know they were still a thing, pal. Used to come on a little disc, didn't they, on like a game magazine. I'm showing my age now, guys. You got to remember, I was born in the mid-80s. You know what I mean? I'm showing my age. I'll tell you what, actually, I'm showing my age that much that, yeah, I got up off the floor the other day and, oh my God, my entire body just cracked. My body just was like, no. Do you know what, Matt? No. You're 41 now, you don't need to be sitting on a floor. Come on, guys, someone let me know if the Epic, if Red Dead's been on. Come on, someone do me a favour, come on. Do me a solid. I'm gonna pause game in a minute and check myself. Otherwise, if it's today, I need to get it. I need to get it bought. If it's tomorrow or something, but I feel like I've missed it. I really do. It takes a while to do all this stuff, guys, especially in a little skid steer. It's not the quickest thing in the world, but do you know what? It works. December 31st, I think. I have tried to look on mobile, but I can't. Right, give me 1 minute. Actually, I've just realised I put it in my family chat WhatsApp the other day. No, I put it in the family group chat the other week. I've got everybody in my house. I've got 5 people live in my house. And I've got 6 pieces. Actually, I've got 7 pieces. Where the hell is... Oh, it's not there, it's not there, it's not there, it's not there. Yeah, I had a massive list of what games were available on which month. Right, there it is. Epic Game leaked Christmas sale. It would oh, that's why it wasn't an image. Farming Simulator was Boxing Day. Red Dead Redemption 2 is the 31st, guys. Right, I need somebody on New Year's Eve to remind me that that is the day that game comes out, because I will forget. I'm telling you now, I've got bloody dementia. I feel like it sometimes with how much I forget stuff. Yeah, it was a TikTok, that's why. I thought it was an image I shared, but it was a TikTok. Yeah, I want to get the Red Dead game. Just, you know, it's one of them games where it's got a massive story mode. It's not really my cup of tea, but I remember the very first time I played Farming Simulator. I got Farming Simulator 19 free from Epic Games. It's the only reason I played it once. And then it was like, wow, I love this game. But the only thing I've got with Red Dead is I'm not a big fan of, like... I don't mind, like, Western films. I grew up watching them with my dad. But I'm not really a big fan of, like, Westerns, you know, things like that. But, you know, it's a game. I'm not a big fan of car theft, but I absolutely love Grand Theft Auto. That's a wicked game to play. We're getting a good selection of straw there. That straw is basically for the cows. I do just want to point out that that is basically for the cows. This map is the new Highlands DLC fishing map, dude, called Kinlaig. I grew up watching westerns mainly as a child. Clint, yeah, dude, I've got the Dirty Harrys on my jellyfin. I have them on DVD, but I have them. I played Farming Simulator since 2009. See, I wish I'd played the older ones, because when I played 19, like I said, I got it free on Epic Games. I was bored one time, like, look, I'm sick of playing this game. I just want to try something new. I was like, oh, I've got Farming Simulator on Epic. I'll try it and see what it is. I never bought any of the DLC because it wasn't, you know, I played it 6 months before 22 came out, and I've played more or less Farming Simulator nearly every day since. It's such a chill game. Like, if I play Formula 1 and I'm live streaming, I will struggle to read the chat. I want to play it on stream, but my problem's going to be getting you guys being able, you know, I don't want to push you guys away from playing, say, Farming Simulator, because I'm going to struggle to read the chat. But I can only read the chat on straights or when I'm in menus, and do you know what I mean? It's kind of got its limitations. But the thing is with things like Farming Simulator is it's a game, it's a multiplayer game. You know what I mean? We can do some custom races. I have a full sim rig. You know what I mean? I'm waiting to sit in and play him properly. Ollie dude, thank you for the follow. It's the same as at the moment. I'm umming and ahhing about maybe spending a bit of money and getting some iRacing kind of thing. You know, I want to play SnowRunner. That's a multiplayer game. I love playing SnowRunner, but that's a game that we can play and we can chat because we can just stop driving. You can't stop driving when you're playing Formula 1 or iRacing or a set of Corsa, and you know what I mean? Things like that. I think there's a way to sort of have transparent chat, but yeah, I don't mind. I can basically share my stream page to my sim rig monitor. The problem is it only reads Twitch chat. That's the problem. 99% of my viewership comes from TikTok. But there might be a way to do it, guys. There might be a way to do it. I just need to look into it. But when my Stream Elements isn't working TikTok, it's not going to be possible. Because I need everything to run through one piece of software, because I can put both chats on one screen. So that's, yeah. But I can't get access to it again for a couple of days apparently. My best memories are in FS17. Yeah, everybody tells me FS17 was the best game. I've read that so many times that is was the best version of Farm Sim. Like I say, I don't know. I started on 19, so. Right, we have got some eggs to sell there, guys, but we can sell them in a couple of months. Right, I need to just get that there. Need to get that on there. Right, let's see what we can do here. Right, that is really, really, really not level. I need to make sure we're level with this. You'll understand why we need to be level in a second, guys. We're going to try and get on the very back of there, but I don't think we're going to have the leverage to do this. No, we're not going to be able to make that, guys, but I'll tell you what we are going to be able to do. If we pick this one up now and we put that one in front, that should, in theory, push that one back. Right, guys, I see chat. I'm just concentrating. My front loading skills are not the best to begin with, which is why I'm super, super concentrating right now. There we go. Look, that's what I wanted. True, I played FS15. Yo, Jake, dude, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to my awesome little community where we play driving games, basically, and this is a driving game. But yeah, if anybody wants to take part in any racing games, anyone wants to take part in some SnowRunner streams going forward, you just got to be in the Discord, guys. But I am looking for active people in the Discord because, well, Discord's a bit of a ghost town at the moment. But yeah, you also need to be in the Discord to get access to our Minecraft server. That is going to come as well. Dragon Lady likes to play Minecraft. We don't pay for a Minecraft server. We have our own. You can even play on console in our Minecraft server. It is completely and utterly cross-play across every single device. You can even play on a Fire tablet if you have the Pocket Edition. That's how cross-play it is. Right. I don't see any more bales, so this is the last couple of bales. Looking very nice indeed. Yeah, as I say, guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. 10 people in here once again. I do appreciate everybody hanging around. A couple of people over on Twitch as well. Thank you for joining me today, guys. Like I say, I don't like having nearly a week off, but I don't stream over the weekends unless the Dragon Lady's playing games, which is guaranteed. Then it's not farm sim. But then the problem is obviously, you know, Christmas and Boxing Day. Do you know what I mean? It's nearly a week off. Robert Dude, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I do appreciate you dropping me a follow. Welcome to the community. Right, the bales have struck again, guys. The bales have struck again. The bales have struck again where we can't get it off. Anyone got any tips for this? Because this is really starting to do my head in. Oh, there we go. I got it. Why is your roller tipped like that? Hang on a minute. Why is my roller tipped like that? Because I crashed into it. Probably. Probably because I crashed into it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, guys. I probably crashed into it. My driving is atrocious. That's why you should see me play racing games. Like, if I play Formula 1, guys, there's a good chance that I'm going to not finish 99% of the races. I was practicing the other day while the wife was doing some science sim rig the other day, and I was going around Silverstone. To be fair, I have knocked 4 seconds off my Silverstone time. I'm still nowhere near quick enough, but I've knocked 4 seconds off my own time. So, you know, I'm thinking, you know, it's a good start. Do you know what I mean? Right, I need to cultivate this, guys, but I want to get rid of the weeds and I want to stop the weeds coming back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plough it. And the reason I'm going to plough it is my plough is wider than my cultivator. So I think it makes sense to plough it. And that'll stop all the weeds coming back. It's just a little job we don't have to do then in the middle of the year, do you know what I mean? Yeah, we're going to be live probably for another couple of hours. Try and go live for about 3 hours usually. 2.5 to 3 hours. I know the Dragon Lady is doing some housework today. I don't know what she's doing. She did say, but I'm not going to lie, I weren't listening. I get a feeling if I end stream a bit earlier, say 2.5 hours, I'm going to get roped into doing something I don't want to do. So I think I'm better off just... what's the term? Staying out the bloody way. Right now she's gone shopping with my little mini-me, which is never good because my credit card's missing. So they've taken my credit card. It's never good when the wife and daughter go shopping and my credit card goes missing. Yeah, no, I'm definitely hiding, pal. I'm definitely hiding. I'll sit in the sim rig if I have to and practice, but I'll talk like I'm talking to myself on stream, and she'll think I'm live and then she won't come in and disturb me. Sorry guys, I'm just looking, I'm getting lots of door notifications and I just want to make sure it's not like parcel man coming. I've got no idea when my 3D printer's arriving, you see. It's due. It's due sometime in the next couple of days. Could be today, could be something, you know what I mean? I play with the steering wheel, Mr. Ben. I play with the steering wheel, my friend. Like I said, we play SnowRunner, we play Euro Truck Simulator, we play racing games. Yeah, it's worth having a steering wheel. I've seen people using a wheel and 2 joysticks as well. I have 2 joysticks. I haven't got two joysticks, but what I have got is I have a steering wheel, I have the Farm Sim control stick, and I have the Seek side panel, which gives me technically 2 joysticks as well as a lot of extra buttons, which also come in handy for SnowRunner. Jake, dude, thank you for the follow. Are you not the Jake who followed like 5 minutes ago? Side panel is good. I love the side panel more than the farm stick. I'm not gonna lie. The farm stick doesn't stick to the desk, and it's a bit shitty. The side panel clamps to the desk. It's a bit more. I don't want to say user friendly. It's just, yeah, like the farm stick just moves around, and it's. I think that's. I know you can get clamps for it, but I don't have enough then space on the side because my side panel there. I also had my side panel for a lot longer, so saying that, I've had my farm stick a year now. The wife got me it for last Christmas, and I think I've used it a handful of times, if that. She said to me like, why don't you use it? And I was like, you sit in my chair and move it. And I says, and watch how it moves. And she was like, oh yeah. She's like, that needs clamping down. I'm like, I know it does, but by the time you buy a clamp, there's just more money wasted, you know what I mean? I don't want to say it's wasted, but you get the idea. Why am I ploughing the ground? My bad. But yeah, I don't know, I just prefer the side panel. The side panel works very nice with Euro Truck Simulator. The side panel works very nice with SnowRunner as well. The farm stick does not. I think that's what it is. I think because it's more multi-game friendly. Get stick-on suction pads, mate. Dude, I've never even thought of that. I've thought about just getting a bracket. Actually, to be honest, my 3D printer, I'm thinking about maybe printing a 3D bracket. Literally, I'm going to be setting up a little shop for my 3D print. If anyone is interested, I'm thinking some F1 stuff. I'm thinking some little house accessories, things like that. I had to get stick-on suction pads for my flight sim stick. Yeah, dude, I didn't even think of that. Yo, dude, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream, guys. Guys, we have had 11 new followers again today. That is absolutely awesome. I do appreciate every single one of you. Say I am trying to reach 5,000 for the end of the year. That doesn't mean you need to follow if you're not enjoying the content, but you know, if you do, drop a follow. We play a lot of different games. Is that Megan or is that just pronounced Megan? I don't know, but thank you for the follow. I'm not very good at pronouncing things. The downside to being dyslexic is my reading ability is about the age of a 5-year-old. Brody, dude, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it, guys. Welcome. If you are new, guys, we do play a variety of games. Yeah, we are not just farm simmers, even though we do tend to just majority play farm sim at the moment. But you get the idea. Yeah, I'd love to just get a crew of 4 of us on SnowRunner and play it on hard economy and just see what we can do. I've only got the first like 3 DLCs. I haven't got loads of it. I think I can go to Russia the second time. I think that's where my DLC runs out. Julian, dude, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream, everybody. That would be fun. Well, that's the idea. Right. Let's get this field finished. So we've got technically the problem is I've got to get the stone off this field. That's going to be a problem. It's not going to be a problem, it's just going to be another job we've got to do. We're not really earning much money in today's live stream. That's the problem right now. I don't remember. Can I just bear with me 1 second? We need to just have a look at something. Guys, thank you for the likes as well today. Yes, this also needs the stones doing. Right, so we've got double fields for stone. We can replant the field next month. Ooh. I could put canola in today. Wheat is next month. Right, we'll do wheat and barley again this year. Just because we can do it next month. That gives us the rest of this episode to get the stones off this field. To get us the stones off the other field as well. What FS do I have? Yo, Ben, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm playing Farming Simulator 25 right now. I do have 22, but I don't think it... Yes, it is. Is it installed? I don't know if it's installed. Yeah, I just played the new one now. I only have 22 for converting mods now. Yeah, guys, thank you for all the likes, guys. Apparently, it stopped telling me the people who were liking's name. But I do appreciate the follows, guys. I really, really do. You can just turn... Yeah, but the field stone makes me lime, so free lime, basically. That's how I look at it. Free lime. Free stone, free lime. Saves money. Guys, thank you for the follows. Wow, these are some follows. But yeah, the stone makes lime. The stones are free. The lime's free. So yeah, saves me money basically on the farm. I know stones can be turned off. I don't mind stones. I really don't. I just thought I'd already done field 11. That was the problem. I hadn't done field 11, guys. If you're wondering, guys, why I still I leave the plough down, to be honest, it's just so I don't put tyre marks in the ground. Literally the only reason. But yeah, this is a lot quicker to plough than it is to cultivate when it comes to our own land. It also keeps weeds away, which also helps save us a little bit of money. Ugh. Right, our New Holland tractor is now on 66.7 hours, guys. 66.7 hours. How many acres is that field? I don't actually know, to be honest. This is 5.98. My other one is 3.9. And my third field over here, which is ready next month, you see, to harvest. I think it's next month. That's 4.3. So this is my biggest field of them all. Do you know what I mean? This is the biggest field I've got. Yo, dude, thank you for the follow. I don't know how to pronounce that name. CXXE. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. New 97. Thank you for the follow. If I'm butchering your username, guys, I don't really know. Like I say, the joys of being dyslexic is you don't read very well. Oh. Yo, Percy dude, thank you for the follow. No bother, my man. What games you play, Percy? What games you play? Come on, let's see if you've got any games that you play same as me, other than Farm Sim. Because you must have played Farm Sim if you followed me when I'm playing that. I kind of want to download and install GTA 5 again, actually. I want to do story mode again. I think that might be a good game to play on live stream, because, like, you know, how big that game is, always something different to do. A bit of FS5, bit of construction, bit of GTA, Fortnite, Need for Speed. Jesus, I haven't played one of those in years, pal. Wow, that was a flashback. Need for Speed Underground 2. I remember when Underground 1 came out. Connor, dude, it's single player. Also, I need people to be in the community for more than 2 seconds to join, even if it was multiplayer anyway. There we go. So we can basically do this, and then we can, yeah, we can basically just crack on right now with some de-stoning. We've got a lot of work to do today in these fields, guys. I've got a feeling we're not going to earn much money. Let me just see what contracts are out there, because we could really do with some contracts. That's a good contract. Cultivate. Yo, guys, thank you for the follows. Eric and Henners, thank you very much. I was just about to ask you was going to do the stones. Yes, I'm going to do the stones. Field 25 needs cultivating. I kind of want to go do 36 as a ploughing. I'm going to accept that for now. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but I'm going to accept it for now. I suppose it all depends on how much time we have to do, you know, more towards the end. Yeah, let's get the stones done, guys. I've got 2 fields of stone to do. The good thing is we do have a relatively wide stone pickup. It doesn't take as long as you think. The only downside is it has a very, very small tank. Yeah, guys, thank you to everybody for the follows. I do massively appreciate it. I really, really do. So thank you very much for all that. And the likes as well. Like I say, every live stream we seem to be growing a little bit now. Getting bigger, new people coming in, new people staying. I do recognise people after a stream or two. Right, let's get this stones picked up then, guys. It makes lime. It doesn't make lime very well and very quickly, but it does make lime, and it's free. The money we've made, or the lime we've made, sorry, has already covered the cost of the install from the lime we would have bought. So that's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. Hey, DPD. Oh, sorry, guys. Off track. DPD has just sent me a message. My parcel might be out for delivery. I don't know. I haven't actually fully read the text. I just saw DPD. We have your parcel. Yeah, gonna probably maybe start looking at including some of my 3D prints in live streams, guys. You know, like the camera, because it's got a camera built into the printer. Probably might put that in like the corner of the streams and stuff. The reason being, guys, is even when I'm streaming, if a print's finished, I'm gonna load up another print and stuff. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna be trying to run it as a business, you see. So yeah, just a little side hustle business. Then I'm gonna do some like I'm gonna do some like 3D giveaways, you know what I mean? Things like that, because it's just a bit of filament. I can do a giveaway. Things like that. Yeah, welcome in everybody. Welcome. Is that a TM? It is a. Is what a TM, Will? Is what a TM? 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 What's a TM? If you're on about the tractor, it is a TAO40. Like I say, guys, it might take me a minute or two to read people's comments, but I read every comment. As long as it's not rude or offensive to somebody or me. Yeah, I do read them. Jason, dude, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the little stream and community again, my friend. Lento as well, same to you. Welcome to the stream and community, guys. Thank you for the follows. I do appreciate all the follows today, guys, and I appreciate the returning people. I see a lot of names returning stream after stream now. I am looking for moderators and stuff over on TikTok, so the people who do return, if you are interested and you've been here for a couple of weeks kind of thing, I am just... Sometimes it's not always easy to moderate TikTok when you're live streaming. But yeah, how are you doing, Jason? Hello. Nathan, dude, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. I need some horse shit. Yeah. To be honest, that's another reason why I want to get the cows. So I can get some free shit down, basically. Renee, Alfie, Mr. Man with the sunglasses, thank you for the follow. Eon, if that's how you pronounce it, thank you for the follow, guys. Welcome to the stream. Brand's very true. It is. It really is. But yeah, that's another reason why I want the cows, you see. Because cows equal cow shit and slurry. And then that's free... It's just a little bit of free fertilizer in it at the end of the day. But yeah, in the next episode, I will be basically seeding both of the fields that we are destoning. Not Dan, dude. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Thank you, guys, as well for the likes as well. I do appreciate it, guys. I really, really do. Guys, if you... I'm not saying to do it. Is that 5,000? Have I just hit 5,000 followers as my little end of year goal? Really? What do you play on PC, Alfie? Wow, I've just hit 5,000. I was like a little end of year goal. Daz, thank you for sharing the stream. Ethan, dude, thank you for a like. Thank you for the follow, sorry. 5,001. Wow. Adam, dude, thank you for the follow as well, guys. Guys, this is a single player save. If people do want to join me on stream and play multiplayer games when I do multiplayer games, you just got to be a member of the community. You know what I mean? Just not be like a new person. You know, be in the Discord, hang out with me kind of thing a little bit, you know, chat, things like that. It's more just to make sure you're not a dick. You know, I'm not saying you are. Because we've kind of fallen trapped to that in the past. Mr. Matt, how do you get the stones out of the stone picker? I'll show you in a minute, pal. If you hang on a minute, Hugo, I will show you in a minute. I'm 50% full, pal, so I'll show you in a minute. But it does kind of vary depending on where you're trying to drop them. But if you just let me fill this up, pal, we're at 51%. Like I said, I'll show you where I drop mine. I'll tell you what, actually, I can show you now if you want, and then you don't have to wait if you don't want to. Let me just work my way down to my lime business. He's just about to say how full you were. Yeah, you know what, guys? It's the only downside to TikTok is the vertical stream. You don't quite get it all. I could show you the entire screen, but then it would be smaller. And I don't know if you'd be able to read it anyway. So, and I kind of like, I don't know. It's a difficult one. Right, let me just go down here, guys, and then show this gadget how I, Hugo, how I empty. It'll only take a minute anyway. 56%. It means I don't have to empty until I finish this field anyway. Plus, to be fair, I don't know how many stones I'm going to get in my lime production, so... Right, so let me just turn that off and let me just fold that up for now, just so I don't hit anything. So all I do on mine is I basically just reverse up to my lime business, Hugo. So this is where I make free lime from the stone. I reverse up to there, and then it comes up with dump stone. And as long as there's enough capacity in there, when I stream via TikTok Studio, which is not very often, it is possible to do it via landscape. The problem is 99% of my streams come through OBS, and you can only go landscape or vertical, one or the other. Unfortunately, it's a limitation of the third-party streaming software. Guys, thank you for the follows. I know there's a few. Lisa, Rukiza, Reese. I do appreciate all the follows, guys. I really, really do. Thank you very much for the follows. Crazy Gamer Dude, it is the Highlands DLC, but the map is called Kinlaig. It's the new DLC that came out in November. Yeah, unfortunately, I've still got 50%, guys. Is it free? No, it's DLC, pal. Yeah, unfortunately, I have still got 52%, guys, because unfortunately my line production was full. But Hugo, hopefully that answers your questions. You can basically just dump it wherever you want. Feldman, dude, thank you for the follow. I start streaming. A little bit of self-promotion there, pal. Not really appreciated. Sam, dude, thank you for the follow. Yeah, welcome in, guys. Welcome in. It's not on this account. Yeah, but it's still a bit of self-promotion, dude. Other streamers don't appreciate. You will find if you say that in some people. Just I'm not overly bothered. I'm just kind of giving you a heads up. If you go into a lot of people's streams and you put that, you'll probably just get banned. You know what I mean? Self-promotion in other people's streams, even if it's not that account, a lot of people frown upon it. You know what I mean? I'm just giving you some heads up. Do you know what I mean? Just giving you some heads up. If you find out one day you're banned in other people's streams, you kind of know why. No, it's DLC. Yo, Kiddy. Good morning. I am fine. I am lovely. I'm having a banging stream today, to be honest. Yeah, you do have to pay for the DLC, I'm afraid. It depends what you play on, dude. Crazy Gamer, do you play on PC or do you play on console? Because if you play PC, I can send you to some websites where you can get it a lot cheaper than Giants Direct. Sam, thank you for the follow. George, thank you for the follow. Oh, I don't really want to butcher your name, but is that Ira? Thank you for the follow. I hope that's your name. I'm on Xbox. You see, Crazy, that's your limitation, you see. You could look on CD Keys. I do have a link for an affiliate with them, but stuff there is cheaper. I know it's on there on PC, but I don't know console. But that's only because I don't have a console. But if you buy it through the Xbox, unfortunately, you are kind of limited to where you can get it from. Kai, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Whoever followed after that, you don't really have a name. I can't really say. This is a solo save, Kiddie. It really is. Yeah, this is my castle build. So the idea is to build the castle and the windmill. I am going to be doing a multiplayer game save at some point, guys. I am going to do one. A lot of people do ask to play. I will look at doing one. I do have a farm sim server. I am partnered with Very Games. If anybody does need a server with a server company, Very Games are the best in the business. I have tried GPaul. I have tried other brands. Very Games are the only ones I have less lag and twitchiness as a server. So I got in contact with them, asked if they'd like to do a partnership, and yeah, they do. They give me a free server. And I do advertise them, but it is the only server company for Farm Sim that I will use. Even if I had to pay for it, I would only use Very Games, and that's just my opinion. I started to build the castle on multiplayer save. Yeah, would you like to see my castle build? I'm nearly done. I am genuinely nearly done on my castle build, and my windmill is halfway. Guys, thank you for the follows. Harley dude, thank you for the follow. I will thank you and then go and look for your name afterwards, guys. Like I said, the sound effects tells me, you know, someone's followed. V8 Lad Gaming, thank you for the follow. Mr. Inflatables, Mr. Inflatable. I love it. Oh, I love that. Rex dude, thank you for the follow. Matthew, you've got the best name in the world, pal. Welcome to the stream. Guys, thank you for sharing as well. Thank you for liking the stream. I only started because of you. Well, I do appreciate, like I said, dude, I'm one of those where I'll ask you not to self-promote, but I'm just telling you my photos, you will get banned in some people's streams for doing it. So I'm just trying to help you not get banned in other people's streams, you know what I mean? Sim, thank you, dude. Pumpkin, Simpkins, Tyler, Rex. Yeah, guys, thank you for the follows, guys. I do appreciate it, guys. Logan, do appreciate it. Are you playing on keyboard? No, dude. I use a Moser R5 steering wheel to play Farming Simulator. Why haven't you done the headlands? I have done the headlands. I've done everything. Police, you're coming in here trolling. No, that... Got one more of these to do. I'm going to have to dump this stone on the ground because I genuinely... Yeah, my lime production's full. I'm wondering if it's worth getting a second lime production. I wonder if it's worth getting one. I play on a Logitech PlayStation G29 wheel. Yeah, dude, I used to have a G923 wheel myself. I used one for about three or 4 years. Yeah, used a Logitech. There's nothing wrong with Logitech other than the software sucks. But if you're on a G920 or a G29, the older version, the software doesn't really matter. Yep, my Bamboo Lab order has been shipped, guys. It is due tomorrow. Yes, my 3D business is going to get up and running tomorrow, guys. I know to some people he's not really interested, but it's a hobby I've always been interested in, and I'm going to try and do it as a little like side hustle business. Right, Control and I to drop the stone. Right, let me just catch up on chat, guys. What map? The map is the Highlands DLC, guys, the new fishing one. I don't play Farm Sim anymore as it got boring playing on my own. Yeah, like I say, dude, if you're a member of my community, when I do come to do a multiplayer stream, members who are very active will be the first ones to join. I will promise you that now. You'll be the first ones to join. If you're active, you're in streams, you know what I mean? If people just come in the streams and the very first comment is, can I join? And you say no and they disappear, they're never going to get in, even if they come back. Because they're only here to play. You know, I'm trying to build a community that we can hang out, we can have some shits and giggles, or some giggles and shits, if that's the way you want to word it. Yeah, yo guys, hello Mr. Hurlin. It does take me a second to get through the chat, guys, so, you know, if I don't read your comment straight away, I will read it out. But yeah, hello. I love farming. I love farming too. LG, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody. Welcome into the streams, guys. Right. I think we will have time to do some ploughing today. I think what we might do, if we go do field 36 ploughing contract, because it's worth like 12 grand, we might do some of the other ones while we're out there. You know what I mean? One minute, guys. My acid reflux is kicking in. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Ever since I've had tonsillitis in November, I've been suffering with an extreme case of... It's called GERD, but it's basically an extreme form of acid reflux. Unfortunately, it's been a nightmare right now. Guys, thank you for the follows. Sorry, guys. Give me a... Yeah. I've literally chewed Rennies this Christmas. Like sweeties. Yeah. Like I say, I had tonsillitis, and it has led me to having a... It's called GERD, G-E-R-D. It's basically a very extreme form of acid reflux. It can basically disappear on its own. It could take a day to go away, or it could take 10 years to go away. Yeah, I've had it for a while, but yeah, I haven't had many problems with it over Christmas, but right now, it's basically just like heartburn, pal, and acid reflux. That's all it is. It's just, yeah, it's not, it's more annoying than anything else. It makes you feel like you want to burp and bark without burping and barking, if that makes sense. I have just realised though, guys, I'm about to chew my last Rennie. I might need to go get another pack in a minute. Yo, dude, thank you for the follow. Yeah, it doesn't... Why is the sound effects coming through twice? They weren't coming through twice to begin with. KD, thank you for the heart me. Sorry, I did miss that. I do apologise. I've just seen it now. Grinch, Luca, thank you for the follows, guys. Yeah, now basically chew Rennies like sweeties when I'm having a little bit of like a... I call it a flare-up because it doesn't happen all the time. But yeah, it's just really, really annoying more than anything else. Like I say, who wants acid reflux and heartburn to begin with? Shay, the map is the Highlands DLC, pal, but it's called Kinlaig. It's the Highlands DLC fishing DLC. Do you play any train games? Do you know what, Logan, actually? I'm very tempted to play a game called Railroads Online. I don't have it, but I've seen people play it, and do you know what? I really fancy playing that. I really do. I really fancy maybe getting it when it's on sale and giving it a whirl. I used to play GTA many, many years ago. I played it more on Xbox. Wow, okay, I've had a PC for like 6 years. But yeah, I haven't really played it in 6 years. I played 5M. You know, it's technically a version of GTA. Used to do the role play, but you could never get on a decent server that wasn't full of dick. Right, give me 1 minute, guys. I'm just gonna go and text the wife. If in town, can you get me Rennies? Alright, guys, just texting the wife to get me some more Rennies. She's in town. I was thinking then I've got to go and get another pack. The wife's already in town, so I can only ask her. I know what she'll say. She'll say no. But, you know, nah, she won't. Just depends if she is in town or if she's already on her way back. That's the problem. Yeah, I love it. I live, my new house that I bought, I live literally 5 minutes from the sea. And I live 5 minutes from the town centre. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I love playing Farm Sim. Yo, Grinch dude, you're not the only one, pal. You're really, really not the only one. Sorry, guys. The wife's just texting me back. That's all. That's why I kind of... Yeah, okay. I'll go into saves and grab some. Couple of packs. Add to my card. Yeah. Ah, the wife is awesome, guys. The wife is awesome. 18 years married this year, guys. Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? Yo, F1 Sports. Hello. Do you by any chance play F1? I am looking at playing F1, honestly. I've got racing. I've got a full sim rig now. I really do. I'm very excited to use it. I just need people to play with. Meant to play with Flo, but Flo's not been around for ages. But he does run his own business, guys, so you know, there is that. It's so good, yeah. Yo, F1 Sports, if I told you I'm about to create a 3D printing business that did F1 stuff, would that pique your interest? Sorry guys if I'm missing any comments. I am doing my best to read chat as well. I don't play 22 anymore, pal. Brand dude, thank you for being such an awesome moderator without being a moderator. But yeah, I don't really play 22 anymore. I play on PC, pal. I play on PC. I have an awesome spec PC, so yeah, console just... I don't want to sound horrible or snobby when I say it, but console just doesn't do it for me anymore. You know what I mean? How do you put the purple side bits on the tractor? What do you mean the purple side bits on the tractor? I'm a bit confused what you mean, Thomas. I'll happily answer if I can understand what you mean, dude. Line it up, right? What are you? Press and hold H. Put steering... this is on common PC, by the way. Press and do that like that. And then you just turn them on. Do you mean that, Thomas? Is that what you're talking about, Thomas? You've got... If you play on PC, dude, press and hold H to load up the menu. So when you press and hold H, this comes up, the AI worker, and then steering assist. You have to do it in all the fields, or if you change equipment, and then you just have to turn the lines on. That keybind though, I can't tell you, mine is custom. I'm on PS5. I don't know on console, I'm afraid, Thomas, but whatever the button is to hire a worker, press and hold it. It might be that one. I'm on PC, seems so much better, constant 140. To be fair with you, pal, I only get 90 frames, but I do play in 4K maximum settings. I do stream in 2K to Twitch. I do stream 1080 to TikTok, and I do record in 4K as well for clips. So I don't quite get as higher frames as you, but my PC does a lot for that. You know what I mean? I think he's more just putting the comment, dude, because I didn't read it, but it was more a case of I didn't get to it first. Guys, if you put a comment, guys, I do read them all. You don't need to put the same ones unless I do genuinely miss it, which is not very often. One thing to think of, guys, I'm not a very big streamer, so I do get time to read everybody's comments. Yo, Jimmy, how you doing, Jimmy? Welcome back, dude. Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back, Jimmy. Farming game F1 is I was going to say it's Farming Simulator 25, pal. You couldn't if this was multiplayer, Grinch, you wouldn't be able to this one if I was playing multiplayer, but only because I have custom mods that are PC only. I am PC, guys. I am PC. Guys, F1 Sports, thank you for the follow. Rory Kelly, thank you for the follows. SBYRNE28, thank you for the follow. Poppy, thank you for the follow. Josh, thank you for the follow. I am trying to read everyone's comments, guys, and make sure I don't miss anyone. Rory... Sierran, is that how you pronounce that? Like I said, dyslexic, can't read very well. Thank you for the follows, guys. Tractors, dude, how you doing, buddy? Welcome back. Hope you had a fantastic Christmas, my dude. Let's have. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second, because I feel like I've missed something here. If I've missed a comment, guys, I do apologise. I've never had 84 people in my chat before, and it is a little bit quicker than usual. I'll go off and come back in a second. DNL11, what were you saying, dude? What were you saying? I am playing Farming Simulator 25, dude. That's what I am doing. It's not his fault. It's something wrong with his phone. All right, okay, okay. Yo, Mel, dude, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, there's 90 people nearly in this chat right now. Never seen this amount of people in my streams in my life. Maisie, hello, welcome to the stream. Steve, dude, good morning. Is it still morning? Yes, it's good morning by an hour. HD, dude, thank you for the follow. Just left and come back in. Hopefully it stops doing it. Like I say, guys, if I don't read your comment, I have genuinely missed it, but I do try and read every comment, guys. Sometimes I slow down driving just to be able to read comments. People who have been in my chat for like many times, they'll tell you I read and chat to everybody who's not a dick. I get bullied enough in my streams by Flo, so... I saw a video of a starting flat map with just grassy fields, wheelbarrow and a spade. I can't find it. No! Yeah, it wasn't me, but, you know... Yeah, try not to be mean to other people, guys. I know sometimes comments can be a little bit annoying and things like that, but, you know... if I haven't read his comment out, you know, I don't mind and things like that. DNL, dude, thank you for the follow, my friend. John Boy, hello, welcome, dude. Good morning to you, sir. Good morning, everybody. Right, so we are off to go and do that ploughing contract right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to see what other ploughing contracts there were. We might as well do field 41 while we're going that way. I feel like that's not a bad one. There is a lot of freaking... Is there any more ploughing contracts to do? There will be more to do. Just, you've got to do so many contracts before. Wow. There is a lot of deadwood, cultivate. Give me a minute, guys. Guys, thank you for... Wow, dude, thank you for the 20 coins. Farmer Josh, thank you for the 299 Gamer New Year's. Kieran, thank you for the... Hang on a minute, let me open this because my donation box is getting so full. I'm struggling to read it now. Dude, thank you for the coins, Kieran, the SpongeBobs. I do appreciate all of those things, guys. I don't ask for them, but yeah. Guys, the map is Kinlaig, the Highlands DLC, fishing DLC. Is it possible that... Yes, there is a flat map out there, AFK Mum. There is a flat map out there. I don't know if it's on King's Mod or if it's on the Mod Hub. I have seen one released somewhere. So I know there definitely is one. Exactly, mate. Anybody would think I'd messaged him 30 times. It ain't doing it. Yeah, DNL, what's going on, DNL? I'm just because people are mad, mate. Don't give anybody a chance. He ain't replied. Yeah, like I say, guys, what's going on? Like I say, I don't take like any kind of bullying or out like that. Do you know what I mean? If someone's got a problem, just say it. Do you know what I mean? Type of track. This is a New Holland 80 something T8040, I think it is off the top of my head. Yo, AFK Mum, thank you for the follow. I'm gonna presume we are somebody's mother, since it's in your name. People come and go, guys. People come and go. You know what I mean? Is this game hard to play? That depends. If you play it on the easy economy, it's very easy. I chose the hard way to start the game. I started with basically 0 money, 1 machine, 1 implement, and I had to earn everything I've got. Right, guys, give me 1 second. I do just want to go to my castle. We are on stage 43, guys, of 65. My castle is nearly 3/4 built. Very, very happy with this. Let's have a look. Right, guys, we have completed the next stage of the windmill. Wow, we have completed the next stage. Right, we need to deliver... Oh, no, we're okay for now. We're okay for now. What do I... Right, give me a minute, guys. I know chat's going. I'm just there. I just want to make sure I don't run out of anything. Castle Stones, I've got 3,000. I know I only need 1,000. That's fine. That's fine. Right. Do you play Fortnite? I do not play Fortnite anymore, guys. No, I really don't. I played it to begin with. I'm not very good at it. I can't build like a fortress in 10 seconds flat. Yo, Hackman, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the Twitch stream, dude. You are my very first person on Twitch today. I bought the game yesterday. I want to get started right and gave you a... AFK Mum, if you join my Discord, if you get any problems, I'm more than happy to chat to you. I'm usually about in Discord when I'm not live. Or I'm you know, if I'm not busy IRL. The game is an awesome game to play. You will not be disappointed. It's one of those games that is really good. That you can, like, if your kids want your attention, you can just step away from. And deal with whatever it needs to be. And then kind of just, you know, come back to it kind of thing. Sorry guys, this is DNL11. Yes, it is that one. What is the spec of my PC? Oh, I don't really like saying because I don't like to come across like I'm braggy. You know what I mean? But I can tell you guys, right, I have a 7800 X3D processor. I have 64 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM. I have 2 graphics cards. I have a Intel A310 for encoding my streams, and I run a 5090 graphics card. I then run 2 4K monitors, a 2K monitor, and a 1080 monitor just for the chats. Like I say, I don't like to say because people are like, oh, you're bragging, but if somebody asks, you know. And then I have a sim rig. Ooh, I'm on a 980 Ti. Ouch. Do you know the worst thing? I am about to have a 1080 or a 2070 Super coming up for sale very, very soon. I don't know if that interests anybody, but, you know. But yeah, what I do is, I upgrade my PC every year, but I don't upgrade the whole thing. Like, last year I bought the 7800 X3D. This year I got the graphics card. It would me, actually, the wife bought me the graphics card. Bought me as a present. She basically wanted me to leave her alone for a month. We all know what that means if you're an adult. So she bought me a 5090. Leave her alone. Do you have a cat? I do not have a cat. No, I have a Labrador. Actually, I have a Labradick because the dog's a dickhead. My wife bought my PC as well. Nice. I'm thinking of getting Farm Sim. Could you recommend one that you would be is a good start in Farm Sim on Xbox? Depending on what Xbox you have, you might not be able to buy the new one if you don't have a newer Xbox. It's only available like on the X. Other than that, you'd be stuck on 22. My partner built mine. My son has a 4080. Yeah, one of my sons has a 9060 XT. My youngest son has a 4060 Ti, and my daughter has a 3060. But she needs some upgrade soon. To get storage, I use hard drives on a console. Nice. You could cloud game 25 if you have... Can you? I see DNL. I don't play console, dude, so thank you for that information. I didn't know that, dude. You could cloud game FS25 on. Nice. I didn't know that. Yeah, someone... yeah, Hackman. You can cloud game, apparently, if you're on console. Someone on TikTok is giving me that information now. Max the Tang. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome. Can you play Farming Simulator 25 on PS5? I do believe so, yes. You just can't play it on PS4. Again, I am a little bit dubious with console information, guys. Someone in the chat might be able to help me out with that, because like I said, I do only play PC. But yeah, man, I need to up my game. My graphics are rotten. Well, AFK Mum, I can say I might have a... And when I say a 2070 Super going soon, I'm talking it will be relatively cheap. I'm talking like I would be selling it for cash in like CEX trading value. Whatever they give you for cash is what I would probably sell it for, which I know is not a lot. So, but I would rather sell something to a community member cheap so they get an upgrade than a shop make extra money on it. I believe you need a PS5, mate. Yeah. I do know on PS5 game. I do know on Farming Simulator 25 you have to be on a PS5. I know that from the PlayStation, but I know the Xbox. I think is it only the S and X. The original one doesn't work anymore. Is a 2070 a good one to run 5N? Yeah. Do you know what? Games, graphics cards depend on your resolution. They're more like a 2070 would suck at 4K, but it would be brilliant at 1080. You know what I mean? My name's Matt, dude. It's kind of in the name, Mr. Matt. You know, Mr. Matt. I'm Matt. Hot damn! Yo guys, thank you for the 5 coins. Armstrong, well, thank you for the rose. Also, AFK Mum, thank you for the 5 2026 coins. Definitely drop me a message. Yeah, like I say, what it is I'm upgrading the wife's PC. I'm gonna treat her to some upgrades. The wife hasn't had any upgrades in a couple of years. So I'm gonna buy her a 5060, and her 2070 Super is just gonna be doing nothing. So if someone is interested in buying it, like I say, go on to CEX website. Whatever it is trading, cash value is what I will be selling it for. And I'm not out to make money, but, you know, I might as well at least make the trade value of CEX. So rather than them selling double the amount, someone gets an upgrade. No mate, you can cloud game on Xbox One but not download the game. Yeah, DNL, thank you for this information. I don't know much about the cloud gaming on console. Like I say, I don't cloud game. I don't console. The only way I go to console now is if I put a console in the living room, but then I couldn't stream it, do you know what I mean? That's the problem. Harry Woods, dude, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome. Yeah, this is the smaller field, guys. This is only going to earn us a couple of grand, but the next field's going to earn us like 11.5 grand on a ploughing contract. So we might as well do them both while we're out and about. Yeah, DNL is the information for consoles, guys. He is literally, he knows all about cloud gaming. I don't even, to be quite honest with you guys, right, I don't even know what cloud gaming is. How long have I played FS? I played FS 6 months on Farming Simulator 19, 3 years on 22, and over a year on 25. So what's that? 4.5 years? Yeah, I am good, Max. How are you, my friend? How are you? My cousin, his name is Matthew. Best name in the world. Best name in the world, guys. Yo, Tractors, how you doing, buddy? Welcome back. Harry Woods, lad. What's up, lad? What's up, lad? How we doing? Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. My acid reflux seems to be dying off a little bit right now. My dad's name is Matthew. I'm not your dad, Max. If I am, your mum didn't tell me. Yo, Paul, dude, thank you for the follow. Sorry, guys. You're going to have some shits and giggles in stream, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Paul, dude, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Oliver, thank you for the follow, guys. Wow, honestly, right? I've never had 80 followers in a stream. You're making me all emotional. You're not. If you speak to the wife, she'll tell you I don't have emotions. I'm just a zombie. And Harry, dude, I'm playing the new Highlands DLC map, but the map, its name is actually called Kinlaig. Which of the Farm Sim games that you have played do you like the most? Farm Sim 19. And do you know the reason why? It was the first one I played. It hooked me in. I love 19. I do play multiplayer sometimes. To be honest with you, I don't have enough community members to play multiplayer at the moment. That's the problem. I need returning multiplayer members to be able to set the server back up. I do have a server, by the way. That's the worst thing. But I get a lot of people come in who only want to be community members and part of the stream because they want to be part of the streams. I'm looking for people to be part of a community so we can have a lot of chat and, you know, a lot of banter while playing games. There's no point playing games multiplayer if you don't get on with the people you play with. You know what I mean? What's the track? What's the mod? Which one? Which mod are we talking about? For the tractor? It's part of the Highlands DLC, pal. It comes part of the Highlands Fishing DLC. Gemma! Thank you for the follow. To be fair, that's how you spell your name with all the extra A's. Am I a farmer in real life? I really am not. If I was a farmer in real life, guys, I would not be streaming fake farming. I would be streaming live farming. I do just want to say that. Yeah, but the thing is, when you do DLC, pal, you can pick and choose what you play. You don't have to load the DLC onto the multiplayer server. It's the same as, like, you don't load cross... You know, you could make it cross-play only. Granted, that limits me to what mods I can use, but it is possible. You're a townie? I'm a townie. I am a... Do you know what, dude? I have not heard the phrase townie in about 20 years, dude. Jesus Christ, that was a blast from the past. The townie. Townie. Oh my god, yeah. Unfortunately, dude, I am a townie. Sol, thank you for the follow. Dude, is this all you do? Game never played. All you do in the game never played. No, dude. There's different jobs. The whole point at the moment, I'm ploughing a field. You know, so I am ploughing a field. You've got ploughing, seeding, fertilizing, liming. You've got animals. You know, livestock. There's loads to do. Imagine running a farm but fake. Bryce, dude. Yes, I do play on PC. Gemma! I love that. Gemma! If you come in my stream, that is how I'm going to say your name every time. Gemma! Just because of all the extra A's. I love the Highlands map. Yeah, do you know what? It is my favourite map. It will be until the new Oxygen David map comes out anyway. A farmer lad. A lad farmer on top. Why don't you use auto steer? Because if I use auto steer, I get bored of playing the game, Harry, to be honest. I'd rather cock up reading the chat than just the computer play itself. Otherwise, I might as well just sit here and not do out. Where do I find your Discord? Explanation mark Discord may work. May work. It is on my profile underneath my badge, though, I do believe. Is there a mod for baling? There's lots of mods for different baling, pal. You'd have to be a bit more specific. How do you know what to do in game? Well, that field I've just ploughed. Like, so you see this field I'm coming into now? This here, Lou, is a contract. So another farmer wants me to plough this field for him. So that's why I brought my plough to this field, because he's going to pay me to plough his field. On my farm, for example, you have to use things like the calendar. So, for example, next month, in my next live stream tomorrow, I will be planting seed. I will be planting barley. And in my other field, I will be planting wheat, because that's what the calendar tells me to do. And then you just go around and fertilise and lime and stuff. You know what I mean? Where am I from? Yorkshire, dude. Yorkshire, dude. Do you use ModHub? Yes, all the time. So you're able to get a worker to bail it? Courseplay, dude, if you're on PC. If you play PC, Courseplay may be able to help you with that. Yes, Abby, this is a Farming Simulator 25. Yes. Yeah, hello, ladies. I do appreciate all the ladies in the chat today. I don't get many females. Farming tends to be a very male-orientated viewership. Which of the main house names are you? I've already answered that. I said Twitch is a little bit quiet today. Wow, my wife has just spent £22 on freaking Rennies. Hell. I know I told her I weren't feeling very well today and I needed them, but Jesus Christ, I didn't expect 20 quid on Rennies. What's your zone? What do you mean, what's my zone? Are you Irish? I'm really not Irish, dude. I'm Yorkshire. I'm Yorkshire. Born and bred. Although my dad was a southerner. Don't hold it against me, guys. My dad was a southerner. My dad came to Yorkshire as a World War II child. You know, when they got rid of all the kids from the big cities. How do you work the game? I can never work out. Well, as can. It's to be honest, Abby. It's the same as 22. It really is. What's 22 quid? 22 quid is £22. So the British currency is pound. British slang calls it quid. So yeah, my wife just spent 22 quid on Rennies. Max the Tang, see you later, dude. Thank you for hanging out with me today, man. I find it so babbling. Join the Discord if you get any problems. I'm usually around there. There are other farmers in the Discord. They don't chat much if there's no conversation, but if you put something in, somebody will answer. I can't find the Discord. Right. If I give you... I don't know if this is going to... Right, give me a minute, guys. I don't know if this is going to work. I've been working on... chat bot in the background. I don't know if that's going to... It should work. I do have it as a command. But the chat bot is very, very... What's the word I'm looking for? Poor. Right. Right, give me a minute, guys. I'm gonna put my discord.craftyminecraft.com. If you use that link there, if you basically discord.craftyminecraft, that's another way into my Discord server. That's how you get into it from the Minecraft server. That's the easiest way to type it. Yeah, sorry, let me just catch up on chat, guys. Do you go fishing? No, I've done fishing once or twice. I'm not that fussed about it. Dan, dude, thank you for the follow. Can you just give me... Can I just give me 1 second? I'm not going to go anywhere. I just want to pause the game so I don't lose any in-game time. If you just give me a minute, guys, I'm just going to add the command to Discord. To TikTok chat. That's why my command didn't work. Being a bit of an idiot, I've forgotten to actions, Discord. Right, give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. I'm just adding my. I'm just adding it to. I'm just adding it to. Right, hang on a minute. Oh, hang on a minute, guys. Something's not working. It should work. It's already there set up. It's just not giving the command. That is really strange. That is really, really, really strange. Let me have a look on here. Let me look. That is really, really strange. That should work. There's no excuse for that not working, if I'm honest. So what I need to do on Tickfinity is I need to figure out how to do it. But guys, if you don't want to use the crafty Minecraft link, that is my... Your comment wasn't posted due to the live settings. Oh, hang on a minute, guys. Hang on a minute. I might have links turned off. This might be a Matt error. This might be a Matt error. More chat settings. Let me have a look. I allow everything to show there. I have auto there, auto translation. I don't really want to use translation. I want to keep chat to English no matter what. Real time assist, extended chat. No, floating windows, moderators. Oh, they're moderator. Wow. Right, there's a comment. There's an area for the chat somewhere that lets me have links. I can't find it. So my chat at the moment won't let me put the won't let me put it in. Can you not? Are you playing on? Yes, I do play on a steering wheel, guys. You cannot write it in the chat, mate. Yeah, it's really strange, guys. It should work. It's the HTTPS is where it's getting confused. You should be able to type it in chat, guys. It's just how much money do you have in the game? Not a lot, my friend. Not a lot. Like I say, I'm just working on moderation. I'm just working on the chat thing, guys. I won't be a second. It should let me add it. There's no. Add chat as a creator, add spam, show gifts. Yeah, there has to be a way to allow that. I just don't know whereabouts it is, guys. Yeah, that's really strange, guys. It's really strange. It says you can post links in the chat, but when I post a link in the chat, it says I can't do it. So I don't really know what's going on with that. I'll try and fix that after stream. Do you know what I mean? Right, income wise, guys, I've only got 57. Hang on, I have got a contract to cash in, actually. Let me just. That last job was 5 grand. Let me just. Give me a minute, guys. I'm just looking for another ploughing contract while we're out and about. So there's no more ploughing contracts right now. So I've got £62,000 at the moment. Yeah, Brands, dude, it's not working, but it tells me it is. I think something's kind of bugged out where the chat is. It's deleting the links even though it shouldn't be. Just post your name as a comment, dude. But yeah, if you look at the pinned message, guys, discord.com, like I said, go to my Minecraft server. The link is the easiest one. It's discord.craftyminecraft.com. That's the easiest way. Something's bugged out somewhere, guys. I think StreamerBot is overriding the thing, but it's weird because it should work. Exclamation mark Discord should work, but it's not. So it's really weird why it's not. Oh yeah, let me just go back onto here. Let me go. OBS stocks, but yeah, sorry guys. It should work. I don't know why it's deleted. Something's bugging out somewhere. Yeah, I haven't got loads and loads of money on the game. Yeah, really. What does a drummer girl call his twin girls? I don't know, dude. What does a drummer call his twin girls? Sorry, dude. You're the only one watching on Twitch, Hackman. And the chat on TikTok is going, to be quite honest, extremely insane. To be honest. Why is that sound coming through twice? I get a feeling it's Infinity. Matthew, dude, thank you for the follow. Best name in the world. Bears Bar, dude, thank you for the follow. Bears Bear. Sorry, dude, trying to read chat quickly. Anna 1 and Anna 2. I'm not gonna lie, that was quite good. I like that. Ooh, we don't have the money for that. That's nice. That's nice. Maybe it's time for a trailer upgrade, guys. That's nice. Yeah, still umming and ahhing about the car, but the car's not far from leaving the discount shop, I'm afraid. This contract alone, though, guys, is going to pay us £12,000. I do have financing, guys, but I've kind of set limited financing. Mod only works on new vehicles, not second hand. And the only loans I can use is to buy businesses, not vehicles. Guys, I do want to point out that today we ended up with a lot of people chatting, and we had like 90 people in chat, and most of you were talking. That was crazy. Yo, Johnny boy, how you doing, buddy? You can't play this because it's a solo save, pal. If you want to become a member of the community though, and when we do set the multiplayer server up, by all means, I will be pushing links in Discord and stuff, but I'm looking for members who are going to be community members, not just people who want to play. I know it sounds awful, but I've just kicked about 200 people from the Discord who don't even speak. I had 100 people in my Discord who never even put one comment. And they're not the people I'm looking for. You know what I mean? I'm looking for people to be community, have a laugh with, have some jokes with. I can't have people on stream I don't know. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? We've fallen foul for that in the past with bad people. Not saying you're a bad person. I'm just saying we have unfortunately come across bad people. So we kind of have a policy now. I'd love to be part of the farming community, mate. Have a laugh and that. Well, this is it. This is it. I love a laugh. You know what I mean? I'm a 41-year-old guy, but I am basically a giant child. I love to have a laugh. I love shits and giggles. We've got different areas in the Discord for gaming. In the gaming area, we've got area for trucking, area for sim racing, we've got an area for farming, we've got an area for Apex, an area for snow running. Do you know what I mean? There's all different areas. ADHD though, yeah, to be honest, mate, honestly, my wife tells me I've got ADHD and autism. It's funny actually, because my wife's quite recently been diagnosed with autism. She gave me shit for 20 years, did my wife, for being autistic and ADHD, and she's been diagnosed with it and I haven't. Screw you, Dragon Lady. I am in it for the win. Yes. But yeah, I've definitely got ADHD. I've been bouncing off the wall since I was born. Yo, Bob, how are you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for your comment. Diagnosed at 13? Yeah, I've never been diagnosed. My mother went to have, in the words of Sheldon Cooper, my mother had me tested. And they couldn't test me at the time because they couldn't decide if it was ADHD or something else. And to be honest, I just never went back. I once went to an ADHD clinic appointment when I was a child and I climbed out of the window and escaped. To be honest, I don't know why they just didn't diagnose me from that on its own, but you know, they didn't. Is this on PS? The game is on PS5. I am not, Paul. I am playing on PC. Mike, dude, thank you for the follow. Guys, we have had 88 followers today. That is the highest follower count I have ever had in one stream. Ever, apart from back in the Minecraft streaming days on Facebook. I once had 1,000 followers in a stream, and I am not joking you. We used to be quite big on Facebook back in the day, but I can't be bothered with Facebook anymore. Streaming on Facebook is a pain in the ass. You can't just do it easily. You've got to go through pages and pages of setup. It's not worth it. Defo ADHD, my missus goes mad because I'm never still. Yes, my wife has my wife's got restless legs in her bloody sleep. She can never sit still. She's always got to be fidgeting with something. But yeah, Paul, dude, thank you for the follow, guys. But yeah, the map is Kinlaig. The map is Kinlaig. It's the new Scottish DLC map. Connor, you can't join, dude. It's single player. This is the single player save. This game, relax, dude. Do you know what it is? When I first started playing on Farm Sim 19, I had a lot of stress going on, and I played it off recording. And do you know what? I never felt so much more relaxed in my life. The game is so, you know, the AI driving rages me. Yeah, Connor, dude, you're gonna just get banned in a minute, pal. Don't need to be a dick. How can you join a single player save with custom mods? It's single player. I've said, E&L's, you know, people have said in the chat, dude. Like I say, I am planning on setting up multiplayer, but just not this map. Well, it might be this map, just not this save. and soon maybe make it crossfade. Like I say, until recently, I haven't had enough cars to play multiplayer. You know what I mean? Crazy out of cheat. Honestly, it's just what's more relaxing than just driving through a field with a plough or a cultivator. Just driving. You know what I mean? Right, we are 56% completed on this contract. The good thing with this contract is it's £12,000. That's going to give us value in the bank of nearly half the price of our new field that I'm looking at buying. Do you know what I mean? I'm harvesting at the moment. Yes, do you know what? I love doing the root crops. I know a lot of people out there don't like doing it. I love root crops. They take so long to do. It's so relaxing. Problem is I can't afford a map at the minute. Kids cost way too much. Yeah, dude, I know what you mean, dude. My youngest lad wanted a freaking Steam Deck for Christmas. A Steam Deck, that handheld Steam console. Tell me about it. Kids are expensive. I've got 3 of them. 3 kids, that is. I'm probably gotta say, yeah, Farming Simulator is one of the most... Yeah, it really is. If I play Apex, that is the most rage-baiting game ever. I get so annoyed and stressed at that. But Farming Simulator is just so chill. Oh, I've missed some bits, guys. Good job we don't need to do it all. Me and the wife's got sick. Right. Here now, let me give you some life experience, pal. Let me give you some life experience, right? Play on your PlayStation 5 more and leave your wife alone. You've got 6 kids. Leave her the fuck alone. Stop playing with the wife and pick up your controller. Yo, dude, Hitman, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the Twitch stream, dude. My dog is expensive. Yeah, to be fair, dogs can be expensive. The thing that annoys me about Farming Simulator is the AI. Yes, the AI work. I don't use the AI worker, the default one. I use Courseplay, guys. Courseplay on PC is fantastic. I have to go. I see that. Yo, Harry, dude, thank you for hanging out though in the stream, dude. I hope you have a fantastic day, and hopefully I see you tomorrow. Are you playing Saxingham? No, I am playing the new DLC, my friend. The new Highlands DLC. I could lift the plough, guys, but these bits when I go really slow on the turns gives me a chance to read chat. It very makes me part of the money. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. To be fair, one of my old dogs we used to have about 12 years ago, she made us a lot of money, to be fair. To be fair though, I had a male and a female dog and I didn't realise she was in season, and my male dog got her, and we ended up having 11 snow dog puppies. How much I'm getting the DLC to... Guys, before you buy the DLC, let me give you a link. If you play on PC, do not buy the game or any of the DLC until you need to go to this website here. Okay? You need to put www. in front of it. Use that link there. If you play on PC, guys, you can buy the DLC on there. I don't know if it's in stock or out, but use that link. That's my affiliate link. It doesn't cost you any extra to use it, but you can get so much discount from that web page than you will get buying it through the game store if you play on PC. I'm thinking about buying for the PS5. Any tips? Yeah. What are you waiting for, to be honest? The only tip you need, pal. And you get it free on PS5. No, this is DLC, I'm afraid, Dylan. It's part of the Highlands DLC that was officially released by Giants. You got any pets? Yeah, at the moment I've got one Labrador, one Labradick. She's a dickhead. She's 7 years old and she's as nuts as the day we brought her home, so we call her Labradick. But to be fair, she's best dog in the world. She's so chill. She's so, even when she's got the zoomies, you know what I mean? She gets the zoomies. It's so, she's just the best dog ever. She's just a dick. You know what I mean? Like she wants to come and sit with you. She doesn't sit with you. She sits on your face. I've got a cane Corso boy. Nice. Do you just plough? No, I'm doing a contract at the moment, Paul. I'm doing some contracts to earn a little bit of money. And the ploughing contracts are very, very, very good paying contracts. So if a ploughing contract does come up, I do like to do them. This one field alone is going to pay me £12,000 for driving up and down, basically. But I do like to do the ploughing. I like to plough. I like to do the hoeing contracts and the weeding contracts, and I like the cultivating. They are the jobs that make maximum profit for time spent doing, if that makes sense. So much better running. Yeah, to be fair, the higher frames really do make the game smoother. Really do. Yo, FFK 450. Thank you for the follow. Dylan Page, thank you for the follow as well, dude. Like I say, guys, I'm live Monday to Friday, apart from New Year's Day. I do want to venture into other games as well, but yeah, guys. No, Hitman, thank you for the follow, my friend. Wow. Yeah, I get in. It's not supposed to...
Damn!
Yo, Paul Marshall, dude, thank you for the heart me. I know that's like the little subby thing, but I call it heart me. Heart me is what it's called. Triple dots, thank you for the follow. Mason, thank you for the follow. No name, thank you for the follow. And Cian, thank you for the follow. Again, no name for the follow. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow, guys, we're meant to end streaming like 45 minutes, but like streaming is just so bouncing today, isn't it?
Damn.
Nice, thank you for the gifts as well, guys. The one coin, the SpongeBob. Thank you for the SpongeBob, dude. Right, give me a minute. I might have missed a comment. Do you use a wheel? Yeah, sorry guys, when people are following, guys, I do tend to misread chat for a minute or two. Just take me a minute to catch up. I use a Moser R5 for playing farming. Why do you keep missing bits? Because I'm shit at the game. No, I'm reading chat, guys, and I'm getting distracted. Yeah, I use an R5 steering wheel for all driving games on the PC. Unless I'm racing. If I'm racing and I'm sat in my sim rig, I will use my Fanatec wheel. Yeah, guys, thank you for the follows today, guys. I am losing a lot of power at the moment. I do need to service the New Holland. The New Holland needs a service, guys. That's going to probably cost quite a bit of money. Josie, dude, thank you for the follow. Hopefully I pronounce your name right. I am dyslexic, so I do, you know. If I didn't, I'm not really bothered. Because now I can do about it. Ooh, I don't have the money though. I am very tempted to buy this. I really am. But I don't know if I really need it right now. That's the problem. I've got 2 dogs. One breed you might not have heard of. Well, tell me the breed, dude, and we'll find out. Chihuahua. Yeah. I know both of those breeds. And the Belgium Illinois. Those Belgium dogs, though, they are proper hyperactive. You really have to keep them brains, their brains massively engaged, don't you? Jesus. Right, we are 91% done on this contract, guys, and that is another £12,000 in the bank. We do need to spend some time doing the some tree work again today, guys. We need to top the oh, that reminds me, we've skipped another month. if you remember, guys, about a year ago in game, I don't want to say a year ago IRL, we planted 240 trees over here. And not a single one of them has grown in a year. And I think it's because we don't own the land anymore. It's a subsoiler, but it kind of works as a plough as well. Do you know what I mean? So I can do plough contracts with it. It makes the plough contracts nice and quick at 9 meters wide. But subsoilers and ploughs are pretty much the same thing. Pretty much. In the game, pretty much does the same thing. How do I stream my game? Depends what you're playing on, dude. If you're playing on PC, you need TikTok Studio. I got 2 Belgian Millinois. They're both lazy as they were. Wow. Yeah, every single Belgian dog I know of is absolutely nuts with energy. You are lucky. There may be crosses with a very fat Labrador. That's maybe why they like to sleep. Fat Labradors don't like to do much but sleep. Sleep and eat. That's why they're fat. I have that, but I still can't see my chat when I click back onto the FS. Yeah, you need to have it. No, you need to have a. If you need to read chat, dude, you either need to read chat on a device or a second monitor, dude. %, guys. I'm hoping while we're out and about with the plough, I'd like to do a third one, but I don't think there'll be any more ploughing contracts, to be honest. I think we've kind of just about to finish them all. This is really slow at the moment, guys. This is a steep hill. And I do need to give... Right, there we go. Contract is done. I do need to give the old plough a service. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm raising and lowering the wrong device. Hang on. There we go. Right, so that contract alone was worth approximately 11,200 quid. Not too shabby at all. There is no more ploughing contracts to do. I'm just going to double check. Because the thing is, we've got to drive halfway across the map right now to get back to the farm. If there's a... See what I mean? Field 29 has just come up as a ploughing contract. I'm not doing that one though, by the way. That one is too small. That one's too small. Lads, I get it. Right, let me have a look, guys. Wait, are you on a career? I'm doing single player, dude. Labs get a genetic that they don't know when they're full. That's why most of them are fat. Yeah, that's why I limit my dog's intake. But yeah, pretty much. My mum and dad had 2 very fat, overweight Labradors, and it was horrible to look at. Mine's a lean machine. My dog is that good a health. My vet wants to breed with her. Hitman dude, thank you for the follow, my friend. Yeah, my vet wants to breed with my dog. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. Hitman, is that you from Twitch made the move over to TikTok? Have you made the move over just to have a... Yeah, that's you. You've made the move over to TikTok just to join in conversation. Take that out of context and your vet will be in trouble. That's very true, to be fair, yeah. I won't breed my dog with the vet, but what I'm saying is my dog is in such good health and very well looked after that my vet's like, I want to breed. My vet was like, I'll take one of the pups as payment, and he would have raised all the, he would have done everything for the entire 8 weeks. I'd have just got paid from the puppies. And I'm like, no, because I didn't buy my dog to breed from. Do you know what I mean? I didn't buy my dog to breed from her. Oh, nice, man. Oh, I know, dude. I know. Dude, I got it, dude. I got it. Yeah, I got it. Could you imagine a half Labrador, half vet crossbreed? That'd be crazy. That'd be absolutely crazy. Oh, what a day. What a day. What a stream, guys. We're back up to like 40 odd viewers again. That's crazy. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, guys. Like I said, I did have a few days off over Christmas. I don't stream weekends unless the Dragon Lady plays. But the Dragon Lady's not at work this week, but I am going to be streaming every day except New Year's. And that's just because it's New Year's. I'm going to do a nice big turkey dinner with the Dragon Lady. And I'm going to watch football and films. Right, let's have a football conversation for 5 minutes, guys. What football team do you support if you do like football? If you don't like football, sorry about this bit of conversation, I'm just curious. Barnsley. Fair enough. That's right, someone ban Dylan. That's it, Mark. That's it. Go on, lad. That is absolutely amazing at the moment, lad. Man at match. Pretty much player of... he's going to get player of December, you do realise. QPR. Okay. Someone's got to support him, I suppose. Bradford City. Fair enough. Yeah, someone needs to ban Dylan. You know, we don't... Arsenal, really? Come on, Dylan. Come on. I thought you were better than that, Dylan. Let's all put boo to Dylan in the chat. Freaking Arsenal fan. We're Arsenal at the table, though. Yeah, but the thing is, dude, right? You can be top of the league one game before the end of the season and you're still going to bottle it. I'm just saying. That was like, boo. I love that. I genuinely love that. Like I say, this is what I'm talking about. You gotta have banter. Banter's brilliant when it comes to football. I love a bit of banter. Okay, mate. Okay. Come on, the Gunners. Well, you got to have banter with a bit of football. Do you know what I mean? You gotta have banter with a bit of football. Right, I need another job to do. I just don't know what I've got to do. You know what I mean? Work to... Oh, hang on a minute, guys. I used to work, yeah, to be fair. Me and the wife, we are part of our local team. Our local non-league team is fan-owned. It's a fan-owned club. And we are part of the fan ownership for our non-league team. Is there animals involved? Yes, you can have animals. I've currently got bees and chickens at the moment. There's my cow barn. I want to get sheep, but one of the rules I set for myself in the game was I can only deal with the animals I can already feed, and I can't feed anything other than chickens at the moment. Right, so what we're going to do here then, guys, is we're just going to go onto here and we're just going to basically start liming this field up a little bit. I don't really want to start another contract, you know what I mean? We've got to do a little bit of work on our own fields as well, so if I can lime this today, I don't have to lime it in the next episode. Also, we don't need a lot of lime this time. The lime is going down a lot slower this time. That is fantastic. That's because we did a very good lime job last time round. Right. I won't be a minute, guys. I will read the comments in a second. Let me just get onto a little bit of a straight path so it's a bit easier to drive and read. I'm UK security dog handler, bodyguard, worked in UK and overseas. Nice. Nice, dude. Did a bunch in November. Fair enough, pal. Fair enough. I love people who work with dogs, though, because dogs are just freaking awesome to begin with, you know what I mean? I don't understand why the alert's coming through twice, guys, but only occasionally it comes through twice. That is going very well for the amount of lime. Like I said, that's one of the reasons why I love precision farming. Yo, Snail, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Been doing it since I left my own. Nice. Yeah, anyone who works with dogs, you know what I mean? Fantastic. They're such a clever animal, to be honest. $100 years ago, dogs were used for hunting and all that crap. 100 years later, the year is 2025 and dogs go in bloody prams. You know what I mean? No Whitefields? Yes! Right, I have missed a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get down there and do those bits, but we'll find out in a minute. Let's just go. Yep, we can go a little bit narrow on there. Let's just make sure we don't miss this. I do need to go and do one more. One more field of lime, but yeah, with the way this is lined, yeah, that is going to be taken. Nice. Yeah, we got our other field to lime. We don't have to lime this now in the next. Are you using money cheats? No, not at all, pal. We also play on the hard economy. I don't use any money cheats at all. I don't see the point. I recently got back from the from training UK forces in dog tactics. Nice, dude. Nice. Section of news crews. Yeah. Right, let me just let me get this into here. There is another. I'm going to say there is another lime in there. I think we might get another one actually. Nope. We are. We should have enough here. The next field we're going to do is a lot in this. Yeah, dude. So what I did, Dylan, when I started this Let's Play on the live stream, I started with £100,000. What I did is I bought a new tractor, £50,000. I then spent the rest of the money in the second-hand shop on equipment to start the series. I had no land, no nothing. And I basically contracted up to owning a farm. And I do still contract when I haven't got anything else to do. The only time we can use the loan system is if we're buying a business. So like the sawmill, things like that. Okay. We don't need to do that. Yo, Riz, how you doing, pal? Yeah, I've got no idea why that. Yeah, that field's completely done. Really strange. Couldn't have been. But yeah, it's telling me it's pre-done. I left school 15, enjoyed it for a few years. I went. Yeah, I did a few years in the army, dude. That's how I know. Non-fish food pallet. It's come up in the discount shop. Yeah, we don't need to lime that field, guys. So that's kind of taken away from the fun of that, isn't it? Right, I am just going to leave this here though, guys. I don't want to be carrying lime in there. So I think what we need to do is we need to just go down to the sawmill and start dealing with what we've got to do there. Do you know what I mean? How long have I been following? I don't know, dude. The exclamation mark following should have worked, dude. Stream elements today has been really weird, to be honest. Yeah, play mate. Yeah, great. Dad was a desert rat. Fair enough. My whole family services some kind of military. Yeah, nice, dude. Well, It's seems to be a family thing. My dad was in the army for many years. Yeah, nice. I ruptured my and someone tap on my name. He should tell me, yeah, dude, you're the only one on. You're the only one on Twitch, dude. If there's more people there that they're not speaking, you're the only one there. Yeah, I ruptured my ACL. Literally just ripped it apart, and that was the end of my career there. Kind of, yeah, kind of. There is some. There's a horse and a little jippo trailer, yeah. Right. Oh, I didn't service me freaking New Holland. Steering wheel, dude. Steering wheel, hitman. Steering wheel. Yeah, I needed to service my freaking tractor and forgot. That's going to be a lot of money. Wow, £354 and it wasn't even half a tank. This game, yeah, honestly, this game's awesome, guys. This game's awesome. Most of the people in here will tell you this game is awesome. I'm apparently weird because I drive better on keyboard and yeah, you are weird, dude. You're a little freak in nature, pal. Is this the new FIFA? No, didn't you know, Fenwick? This is the new COD, dude. This is the new COD. This is the 2026 COD. I got a 2008 disc somewhere. Nice. Farming Simulator 22 was free at one point in Christmas. Over Christmas. Anyway, dude, thank you for the follow, dude. Yeah, this is the new COD. Let's be fair, it's as interesting as new COD. Now, this is the new World Simulator. It's the new COD, guys. It's the new COD. Don't let anyone tell you it's not. It's the new COD. You know what, right? COD wishes it was half as good as Farming Simulator. And yes, I used to play COD, guys, and then I grew up and got a life. If you're in the chat and you do play COD, you do deserve that comment. Right, give me a minute, guys. I just need to get the wood chips out of here. There is another wood chip to spawn. Come on. Come on. Spawn the wood chips. Really? We're not going to spawn the wood chips? Why won't you spawn there, but you'll spawn something in there? There's another pallet of wood chips in here, guys. I just wanted to spawn out. Guys, thank you for the follows, guys. Toby, dude, thank you for the follows. I'm playing Skyrim. Fair enough, dude. I can't say it's not a game I've ever played. Oh, this is where Fenwick's like, what do you mean you've never played Skyrim? It's never once taken my fancy to play. Ever. Never, ever. Never, ever once. Not once. Right, so what I'm going to do, and we're going to have to do a little bit of running here. Grey Zone, Tarkov. Do you know what? I like driving games, not necessarily racing games. Like, I love SnowRunner. I love Farming Simulator, do you know what I mean? I do love playing FIFA, do you know what I mean? There are just games out there that I really do like to just play, and driving games, but you know, I've paid the money, I've got a sim rig, I've got wheels, you know what I mean? Yeah, I just really like doing this kind of. Right, don't mind me, guys. I could load it on with that machine there, guys, but I'm not that great with it. I don't need to deliver everything to where I'm going, so I'm only taking what I'm doing. I do play F1, dude, yes. I have a full sim rig, dude. I'm a combat bit. Yeah, like I say, I do Apex and stuff when I can be bothered. It's... I don't know, I like to just sit in my sim rig, relax and just drive around a racetrack or Farm or Euro Truck Simulator. I love playing Euro Truck Simulator. I love i5. What's i5? What's i5? Oh, I love it. Sorry, yeah. I realised what it was, yeah. I love it. Yeah, I knocked 3 seconds off my time the other day on F1. Just practice, getting used to the cars and stuff. I play without assist on Formula 1, but I have to have traction control. Otherwise, I just sit and wheel spin, or I just sit and spin round on corners. It's the only assist I need help with. But I am getting better to the point where I only need it set to medium now. So I am getting better with it. It's just a case of practice. But when you don't have a lot of time to practice, it's hard to play without traction control. But that is the only assist I use. Oh, and when to brake at corners, because I always forget to brake, to be honest. But they're the only assists I use. But I am getting better without traction control. Just I got to get used to medium, and then I'll, you know, gradually work my way down. Have I ever played the Supermarket Simulator game? No, but my daughter has. I'm sure she has. I'm sure she's played that. I spent a month on wheel and a month on control, and I always crashed several times. I love fun. You got to set your wheel up properly though to play Formula 1. But I'm sticking to mouse and keyboard. Yeah, but hey man, you're just one of these little losers that you're just a little oddball. Like if the world got invaded by aliens, the aliens would love you because you're a little weirdo. Who plays Formula 1 and Farming Simulator on a mouse and keyboard? No one. That's why. No one. How long have I been on this game? On this game? Well, I've been on Farming Simulator 25 since the day it came out. I was on Farming Simulator 22 for 3 years before that. And then I played 6 months of Farming Simulator 19. It was 19 that got me hooked. It really was. I don't play Formula 1. Look, because you're a loser. I don't play Formula 1. I play mouse and keyboard. You're not doing yourselves any favours here, Hitman. You're really not doing yourselves any favours. I play driving games with the mouse and keyboard. I don't play racing games. I reckon we ban him for not playing racing games. What do you reckon, guys? What do you reckon? We ban him? We send him back to Twitch, guys. Well, you just realised you're doing a contract. You have been doing a film manually. I've been doing a lot of contracting today. I don't know. No, to be fair, I've only done 2 contracts today. I've only done 2 contracts. I haven't done bad at all. I haven't done bad at all. I play 5, yeah, I can never find a decent server to play in on 5M, dude, so I just stopped playing. Right, let me just catch up on chat. I was doing a contract. Let me do it. Okay. Do AI work? That's weird. You can do contracts with AI workers. Unless it's a bailing contract. And you need cosplay for that. Most good ones require application and a certain amount of gameplay. Oh dude, if I could find a decent server, if I could get into like a server and be a copper, I'd be on that server every freaking day, mate. I really would. I really would. My problem is remembering. Like, I've got a terrible memory. But I never remember the rules and the laws and stuff, do you know what I mean? But if I could be a copper, I'd be on it all day. The ones I used to be a part of, I used to be on like 12 hours a day. Right, we're going to the warehouse, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sell this wood and then I'm going to buy some castle stone to deliver to the castle. Just because, yeah. We need to... Castle stone's getting a little bit low at the castle. Oh, let's wait. Oh, that did nothing for me throat. Oh. Wow, that put... Yes, yes, yes! No! I wanted to watch the bus get hit by the train. Boo! Train spoiled all my fun then. I'll get this name of the server. I play FS25 on keyboard. I play it on a steering wheel. Yeah. No. Someone in the chat plays farming on a keyboard, dude. Someone else. Right, let me just get this dropped off down here, guys. You see, we normally play for about 3 hours and we're kind of coming up to that. So that just made me about nearly 10 grand, guys. Nearly 10 grand. Right, how much castle stone can I get for 10 grand? Castle stone... 6. I can buy 6,000 castle stones for the money I've just made. And then we'll make the money back from the castle stone anyway. But I don't want to go too nuts. Like I say, the castle hasn't got that much more left to take. That's what concerns me, do you know what I mean? Is that trailer a mod? Yeah. I released it on King's mod. I4 Williams trailer pack. If you put the pallets too close together, they do shift around a little bit, hence why I'm just putting this one like this. I know it'll look a little bit weird, guys, but it'll make sense when you're driving around. Right, so let's go up to the castle and get this stone. What castle stone's used for building the castle, dude? You literally can build a castle on this map. And I am building said castle. So yeah, just give me a minute and I'll show you the castle. Well, to be fair, the castle is it's behind the tree line at the moment. You'll see it soon. The castle is just up there. Yeah, a bit hard to see at the moment. Let me get further around. We're about 3/4 of the way on our castle build, guys. 3/4. We are 3/4 of it being finished. You know what I mean? There's the castle up there on the buildings on that cliff edge, right above the roof. I'll show you when we get there. That's where we're going. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It's been a banging stream. Really has been a truly awesome banging stream. I've enjoyed what... Yeah, honestly, I chat to everybody who comes in, guys. Honestly, you come in stream tomorrow, we'll chat tomorrow and all. I am not a big streamer, guys. I don't have millions of people. So I take my time to chat to everybody who comes in. Everybody who comes in. We might struggle up here, guys. I brought the very low-powered tractor up this hill. I should have brought the New Holland. I should have brought the New Holland. If I'd have brought the New Holland, I could have gone to the farm and repaired it at the same time. So, as a beginner, what do you start off with? That depends how you start, Paul. There are different ways to start with different maps, and depending on So if you start with a farm, you get a lot of equipment to start with, and you get some fields and a farm. If you start from scratch, you just get money and you can buy what you want. And then there's different amounts of how much money to start with. I always start from scratch with 100 grand. I like the grind. Are you with me? I'm going to go shortly. She will be here. Yeah, dude. Hitman, dude. I appreciate you following me on Twitch. I appreciate you chatting to me on TikTok as well. This is my least powered tractor, and can't you tell I'm struggling? Yo, Blocks, dude, thank you for the follow. 101 followers today, guys. 101. Honestly, I've never had that many followers in a stream on TikTok. I don't think, ever. Yo, Nath, thank you for the follow. But yeah, this is the castle, guys. This starts as complete castle ruins, and you have to build it. Hot damn! Yo, dude, Penwick, dude, thank you for the 30 capybaras. That's one of my son's favourite animal, by the way. Speedy, dude, thank you for the follow. The minute I join, follower after follower. Yeah. It's just been crazy today. There you go, we made most of our money back. So we've got wood. Yeah, we've got long planks, beams. We've got 10,000 litres of castle stone in here now. We've got roof shingles and cement bags as well. All these buildings are ruins, guys. Every single one is just ruins. And we've basically been building it all the way up. We are currently on stage 43 of 65. So if that doesn't tell you how close we are to finishing. Have you built all them? Yeah, you build all those buildings by delivering the supply. Now we do buy castle stone because we can't afford the production. But we have done all the woodwork. We've done all that kind of stuff. We've had to make the money to buy the stone and stuff like that. My follower goal has just been met. Guys, if you are watching on Twitch, guys, thank you very much for following me on Twitch. We have just hit we've just hit 570 followers on Twitch, right? This is how hard Twitch can be, right? It's taken me 9 years to get 570 followers on Twitch, yeah? I have 105 followers on TikTok alone today. That is crazy. Patrick, dude, thank you for the follow, my friend. Sounds like the rings on the Sonic. It is actually Mario Extra Life, but sometimes it seems to be playing the sound twice, but not every time. So I don't understand why it's doing it twice. But it doesn't do it twice every time either. Right, guys, my Tickfinity has just gone offline. If I miss any comments, I do apologise. I think my internet... I believe... You know what, right? I normally end stream at 3 hours. I'm 2 hours 53 in. I'm dropping frame. I think my internet is about to go tits up. I believe I've got the name for a second. Yeah, Mario. What game? The game is Farming Simulator 25, guys. Jay Fenwick, thank you for the follow. On Twitch as well, dude. Thank you, dude. I weren't trying to get you to go to Twitch. I do just want to point out, though, guys, that the Twitch stream is very interactive with channel points. You can send, like, SpongeBob across the screen. You can have brick walls breaking on the screen. You've got emote walls. If you put an emote... If you're on Twitch now, put an emote and it'll come up on screen. Are you with me? The Twitch stream is a lot more interactive, but Twitch is just so hard to get growth on. TikTok is just so much more easier for that. Do you know what I mean? Brian, dude, thank you for the follow. I assume as I love to go to... Yeah. Well, the drop frames come back now. Tickfinity hasn't come back though, so I am a little bit with that one. I assume random, yeah, pretty much. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on my TikTok studio today and get all the stuff from OBS moved over to TikTok studio so that the layout's the same. I don't need the alert box going off twice, you know what I mean? I've just ordered the game. Honestly, dude, I genuinely love the game. I really do. I'm playing a DLC at the moment, which is not part of the base game, but if you buy year one, depending on what you play on, I suppose, depends on. But yeah, there's a lot of DLC out there. There's a lot of mods out there. Right, we need to go and get some trees, guys, to finish the stream off. So if we look on here, we've got 121. So we need 20,000 litres of wood. Our forest area is over there, by the way, by our windmill. PS5, mate, will that be the same? Oh, it's the same game on PS5. You're just limited to what mods you can get on PS5. Somebody just dropped a dono because I heard the Captain Halt. My Tickfinity's not working, guys. I'm sorry, whoever that is. Thank you for whatever it was. It's not telling me. At least I know which part of Tickfinity's not working now. Do you no Farming Simulator is like a 3-year game, mate. So like if you buy 26, if you buy Farming Simulator 25, that will probably be it till Farming Simulator 28. 2 to 3 years, but lately it's been 3, so. Wow, this is going to be very interesting. I need 20,000 litres of tree. This is going to give me 15,000 litres. High money for most, but if you can afford it and it doesn't affect your wallet, then I much recommend it. I pay for... Right, give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. Let me just figure out... I pay for 10 gigabyte up and down for a leased line. Ah. Yeah, I get 900 up and down. But I'm like residential. I'm residential, but I do claim my internet through my tax refunds. Oh, guys, I came all... No! Oh. I didn't bring my winch. I forgot the winch. I need the winch. I need my winch. I'm a little idiot, short and sweet. I need the winch to drag that tree into the sawmill. I'm residential also, but I pay 53. I pay £16.99 a month and I get 900 up and down. I used to be with Virgin, but no. I need the upload speed. Right, guys, this is going to be too heavy for the winch, so yeah, we do need to just chop it in half. Yeah, you know what? That'll do. Yeah, one gig. Well, mine's classed as 1 gig, but it's 900. But I can't find weeders. Right, if you go on to shop, dude, and you scroll here under yield improvements, weeders are there. So look under yield. So just underneath the seeding. But yeah, I only pay $16.99 a month for 900 up and down. It's classed as 1 gig, but again, for £16.99, I really don't mind. They are looking at doing a 2 gig package soon, but I don't know. I might get 2 gig. Yeah, no worries, dude. No worries, man. Hey, if I can help somebody, I'm more than happy to help somebody. I'm not looking for value with this, guys, so I'm just literally dragging them in. If I start trimming these at 6 meters and all these extra cuts and stuff, you lose literage. I'm not looking for value, I'm looking for literage. Hence why I drag them in and then deliver it. I'm doing a weeding contract. If you buy a hoe, dude, Logan, if you buy a hoe, you can do hoeing and weeding contracts with a hoe. So you can do 2 in 1. Don't buy a weeder, buy a hoe. But yeah, you can rent stuff as well. But yeah, if you're going to do contracts like that, buy a hoe. Buy a hoe. A hoe does weeding and it does hoeing. Yeah, so for example, weeders, yeah. This one here, the Rotocare 12400, that's the one I use. It's 160 horsepower, but it's 12 meters wide. The hoe pulls out small and medium grown weeds between the crops. That one there will do this. So like this one here does small and medium. This one here only does small. So that one, and then you can get twice as many contracts with one machine. I think I'm going to get stuck on some trees here. Oh no, it's going to let me come. It's going to let me come through there. Lovely. Yeah, I will be live again tomorrow, guys. That is for sure. That is for sure. We've got seeding to do tomorrow though, guys. In our live stream, we'll be seeding our 2 fields. We will have to rent a seeder if I can't afford one. I've got 20 grand a month at the moment in loan fees from businesses. So we're just going to do that. And there we go. So that is 136,000 litres. So that is the tree work done for today. What time tomorrow? At 9 o'clock UK time. I tend to go live. I might be a bit earlier, I might be a bit later, but I always try and do 3 hours from about 9 a.m. So all I'm going to do, what I always do at the end of my streams is I go and check my businesses, my buildings, my construction. Sorry, that's the one. So we've got 1,300. Oh, hang on a minute. Long planks 1,300 needed. Long planks in storage 6,000. So yeah, we've got everything we need to complete the next stage. We are over halfway on the windmill. Oh, by the way, guys, I do want to point out to anybody playing this game, you have to build the windmill before you can make flour. Yes, there are mods to make flour. This windmill is your grain mill. So you have to make the windmill before you can make flour. I didn't know that until quite late on. So if you look in here for me, all my grain is in storage. All 86,000 litres is in storage. Literally waiting to go to the grain mill. I'm just making sure everything's got food, everything's ready there. These are there. Oh, hang on a minute, there's a New Holland come up in the shop. I actually don't mind that. 6 meters. I know 6 meters isn't very big, guys. That could give us sunflowers and corn on our header. We might think about that going into the next live stream. But as I was saying, I'm just going to go back to the castle because I forgot what I was doing. So castle stones, we've got 36,000 long planks, 35,500 wooden beams, 9,000 castle stone, 5,000 roof shingles, and 4,000 cement bags. So everything in our business is ready. The start of our next live stream tomorrow, we will sell all the wood for profit. We'll make as much as we can, see what new items are in the shop, and then we've got to work on our own farm. We've got a lot of seeding to do. We don't own a seeder, by the way. We do have to rent a seeder. Let's have a little look while we're here. Seeders. 1, 2, 3. I can only rent one of the first 3. That's obviously bigger than those, so it might be time to buy this. It's not bad actually. 6 meters wide, 1600 liters, 120 brake horsepower. At least the JCB could run that. I might buy that. Tomorrow, depending on how much we make on wood, we might buy that. I've got 68,000 liters of wood chips, guys. So that's going to be nearly £40,000. I'm just looking what we've got, guys, to make sure there's nothing to sell today. Like long planks is sell today, but we've already sold them. Same with the beams there. That is fine. No selling point available for solid fill. That's fine. I don't use that. Right. So yeah, that is everything done, guys. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me in stream today, guys. This is where I'm gonna end. My 3 hours is up. I don't like to burn myself out streaming too much. I'll put myself ready for the next episode. But yeah, I will be live tomorrow, guys, and about 9 o'clock. The only way I'm not live, guys, tomorrow is if I've got like an internet issue or something daft like that. But I always keep everybody up to date in the Discord, guys. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me today, guys, in stream.